Shoot, it looks like I might not be able to see the chat. Let's see. How did I do this last time? Is there no way to look at the chat? Here we go. There's the chat. Hey, everyone. Let's see. Faithful SRT. What's up? Pajama stacking. Thumbs up. Hey, good to see you. King James. Hello, hello. Pajama stacking. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. That would be amazing if I can get to 10,000 subs. My Whitman round. Yes, I love that thing. So cool. Let me know if you guys can hear me. What line of work am I in? So, I was actually in the military as a nuclear engineer for a long time. Then I worked in oil and gas, and now I actually do coins full time. So, I guess the line of work I'm in is this. Not just YouTube. I started working at a coin shop near me, just as an employee. I don't own the shop or make any commission or anything. I guess I'm in sales technically, but really I'm just testing coins and estimating their value for my boss. And yeah, so let's see. I just got back from a coin show in my area. Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. I just got back from a coin show in my area, and I just wanted to show you guys what I got. Really, um, I was I was holding on to some silver to make a trade into gold, and earlier this week, I think it was silver hit 93.10 or something like that, and I sold everything I wanted to sell for this trade at that point, and then was able to use that budget into gold when gold dropped a little bit after I made that trade. So really, I kind of maximized my gold to silver ratio. I haven't calculated it yet, but I was able to maximize that by selling when everything was high. And then now I bought gold while the markets are closed, and it was at a lower value than when I even sold the silver. So in that way, I was able to hold onto the dollar just long enough so that it benefited me more. But let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. I did buy copper, silver, and gold today. So I'm just going to show the copper. I don't know if many people are all that excited about copper, but I focus on they have these large, and yes, these are true pennies, big of half pennies, and this bag of farthings, which is actually quarter pennies. So the pennies, I'll just show you what I'm most excited about. Sorry if the bag noises are really loud. But I did get this one. This is a 1797 King George III. It's called a cartwheel penny. This was the first ever penny made in Great Britain, out of copper at least. First ever copper penny. And it's actually in great, great condition. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to be going through all these bags, pulling out really, really cool ones later, of course. I know there's some really cool half pennies in here. Also, King George III. There was some thicker ones. See if I can just happen to pull it out here. Yep, here we go. 1806, King George III. There's Britannia there. So these are super old, well over 200-year-old coins here. Of course, pure copper. So it might get to the point where I got to start really like oiling them and taking care of them. Old copper like this, guys, like you almost have to clean them. You have to maintain them so they don't oxidize and corrode and stuff. So I'll probably be learning how to do that, but man, these are in really good condition. I'm really happy with these purchases. I have some half pennies and pennies, but I didn't have any farthings. So I'm also really excited about these two. These farthings are actually like pretty close to the size of a penny. I guess a 1 cent. Let's see, what's this? 1936. We'll get a Indian head cent there. Really, really close to that size, but still larger. Right, and this is a fourth of a pence. Really, really cool coins. I love old copper coins. I just can't get enough of them, honestly. So this is one that I'm super excited about. But I know most people are excited about copper and gold right now. And sorry, silver and gold right now. So I know copper will have its time later. Anyway, that was this kind of copper trade I did. So we'll move on to some silver stuff. For silver, I wanted to move a little bit more into the way older numismatic stuff. So here I got, these are some old thalers. These thalers are made in Austria. They're actually still made today, and that's why this one looks like it's in such good condition. It's marked 1780, but these are striked even today with that date on it. However, I did get this one that is authentic. So this is a 1780 thaler. And this is actually what the older thalers, the older version of these coins, is what inspired Spain to make their Spanish mill dollars in Mexico, in the Mexican mint, and then that Mexican mint, 8 reales, is actually what inspired the. That's what inspired the dollar. Curious, how do you maintain those old copper coins? Never thought about that. So I know a lot of people, they put in the old copper ones. I'll just use this. This is not old, but what they do is um, they put an oil on it. There's like oil specifically made for copper coins, and then they fold it into a leather wallet, and that leather wallet will kind of hold. It'll seal the oil into it, and that oil will act as a barrier against moisture and other things. Let's see. Is anyone else into foreign currency? You always keep finding coins and paper notes from other countries. Yeah, actually my daughters are really into the paper currency stuff. So I have a feeling that that is going to have a lot of interest soon, especially with some of the newer collectors. People get really into the colorfulness of the variety of older and world currencies. But that's a whole other section in itself. I mean, we've got coins and then the currency, the paper notes, and all that. Um, really, really cool. Like, sub of our hobby is those paper currencies. I have a little bit myself. I'd prefer to go into these older coins. I feel like they hold their value as far as inflation quite a bit better. But yeah, so I got these. These are a little more than 3/4 ounce of silver.
Do you want to see
Oh,
your paper currency?
yeah, my wife's coming in with my daughter's paper currency that she got today. Yeah, okay, cool. Look at this.
Do you want the gold backs or no?
I guess this technically paper currency, gold backs. But no, here you take those. So this is my daughter picked up this 50. It looks like a 50 cent equivalent, like a Russian coin, Russian paper currency.
And he only charged her $2 for that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids get crazy discounts at coin shows. South African coins that look like gold, silver combined. They were only $25. What were they? Gold and silver combined. Usually, if there's a bimetallic coin, it's usually either silver and brass or brass and copper nickel. Those could have been some sort of commemorative design or something like that. South American coins. Um, I don't know if they made any like combination gold and silver coins like that. All right, so this is another one, 5 cents. Looks like from. Oh, this is a military payment. Wow.
Oh, she got one
Oh, this is the
last
United
year.
States military. This is cool. 5 cents. Kids discount, so true. Yes.
Dude,
Kids
it's
get so much free stuff and so much discounts. And honestly, if I'm walking around with my kids, I get a discount too. Just super
yeah,
awesome. She got this silver certificate star note.
that was
Pretty
free.
cool. Yeah, she got these for free. There was a kids auction. They gave them Monopoly money, and then they could spend that Monopoly money in an auction fashion to buy stuff. And they were selling like proof 40%
Oh, let me get
Eisenhower's and
the.
all kinds of stuff. But yeah, this is what my daughter picked up. I sent her in with a budget. She got these paper notes and some silver. And then my other daughter got some other stuff too.
This was for the auction.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this is, my daughter also picked this up
This is-
at the auction. Emily Derbs, what's up? Let's see.
What's it?
Oh yeah, your kids also got hooked up at the coin show. Seriously, were they a part of the auction? I didn't. I don't think I saw you in the auction. Let's see. So my daughter also picked this up at the auction. These aren't silver, or I guess these would be pure copper. But these are the last year um, of the pre-decimalized coinage. These didn't even circulate. The last year they made circulating was 76, and they made this proof one. Sorry, 67. And they made this proof one in 70. So they didn't even circulate any of these coins. This is purely a numismatic collection. There's no other 1970s that exist. Super super cool. Oh, just after they closed, I actually think my daughters are the
They're
last
the
two to
last
sign up.
two. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually super jealous about this
My favorite.
proof set right here.
They had a
Very
scavenger
nice.
hunt too.
Oh yeah,
think it was cool
the
that
kids had a scavenger hunt, and Goldbacks was there. They gave out Goldbacks to the kids,
they gave out
but
half gold.
yeah, there was the half Goldback, and then my daughter bought this one Goldback. Um, but the scavenger hunt was they went to specific booths,
Yeah, I have that questionnaire if you want that.
and then each booth they had a question to ask, and they got free stuff. So super cool. So glad the kids went and that they're into it. Um, but then let me see. I think my wife's bringing more stuff. This was the questionnaire or the treasure hunt.
Yeah.
So they answered. They asked these questions to the booths, and then cool envelope. Oh yeah, that mint set does come in a cool envelope.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's hard to read these comments while I'm doing this. Yeah, so this was the questions they had to ask. I mean, to people who are numismatists, super easy like stuff, but it's for the kids to learn.
That part we didn't read.
Oh, we haven't read this yet.
Oh, recommend for 3rd to 12th grade.
3rd to
Yeah, I
12th
guess they
grade,
should ask
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways, did you
yeah,
have any other stuff
super
with
cool.
the girls got, or no?
No, I'm just gonna start going over what I
Oh.
got. Yeah,
I just heard you.
I mentioned the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here's stuff.
So yeah, that was super fun. It was a whole family affair. A lot of fun there. Let's see. I was talking about these thalers, so I picked up these thalers, and then I saw this one. Since we're talking about the thalers, this is an 8 reales. You can see it's 1737. So when the United States Mint was making the decision on how much silver was going to be in a dollar, these circulated the the whole 13 colonies as like the main form of payment everywhere. These were like the biggest world trade silver coins at the time. They were made in Mexico City at the Mexican Mint, and then they were traded all the way in China. So brought like walked from Mexico, Mexico City, all the way to California, and then how much was the price on that? This one. So this one it says XF details. Um, in an XF condition, these typically go for about $800. This is XF details, so as soon as it's details, it's usually cut in half or a little bit better. But this one is just corrosion removed, right? So it wasn't clean, not like significantly scratched or anything like that. I mean, there's some pitting in there. but it's amazing condition, right? The sticker price was 550. That's what they wanted on it. But I was able to kind of talk them down to 525. So I think I got a steal on this. I was really I was willing to pay the 550, but I asked about 500, just seeing if they could. And they went down to 525. So I think it was awesome.
Did you see that?
I didn't, but that's fine. It's
I
okay.
say the gas snakes and the stringers are on.
Okay.
What's up?
My wife's saying that specific people are on. If you know, you know. I know you guys.
Love you.
Welcome. My wife says love you. All right. Um, so yeah, I got this one. This is super cool. Really, what happened is when in 1792, I think it was Andrew Jackson took, I think it was 1,000 or 10,000 of these and weighed them all, assayed every single one, and found out exactly how much silver was in these coins when they were worn down and the circulated ones that were passing in the U.S. And that is exactly how they made the amount of silver that was in the dollar at the time and was still in the dollar even during the Morgan dollar series, right? So this was 371 and a quarter grains of silver. And though when they assayed these, they were actually originally made in 90%, but by the time they got to the US, um, 200 years after they originally designed what was in these coins, they were debased a little bit. So the average was actually 89.24%. And that is a significant, I guess, ratio of silver to copper that they actually put in the Coinage Act of 1792. It's honestly one of my favorite things about U.S. coinage was that alloy, how it was just under 90%, which is why I decided to start collecting these coins. This is the last series before they went to 90%. They went to 90% in 1837, right? So these bust capped bust coins is the name of the series. They made them in half dollars, quarters, dimes, and even half dimes. The 5-cent coin back then was not a nickel, it was a half dime. John's asking, did I get any copper today? Yes, I got a bunch of copper. I just showed it in the beginning, but I got probably a few pounds. I want to say maybe 10 pounds of copper, maybe even more. I got these bags. These were British pennies, some half pennies, and farthings. I will likely be going through them and looking at dates and stuff like that in my upcoming videos. I did get some really, really old ones. I'll actually keep them set aside. Let's see if I can find it again real quick. Here's one that I got, but there's a loose one in better condition right here. I got this one. This is a 1797 cartwheel British penny. Super, super awesome. This coin in great condition can be hundreds to possibly even thousands. But I got this one in the condition it's in. I think it's probably somewhere around a fine condition. I paid $20 for this, guys. This was a steal. Also with this one, I grouped them together, right? We went through that bag and just kind of counted them. And then because I was getting so much, we just kind of lower the cost on all this. So super, super cool. Let's see. Oh, that one can go in there. Pretty cool. I also got some really, really old half pennies and some farthings. I never had any farthings before, but those are quarter pennies. So that's the copper. I'm almost done with the silver, and then we're going to go into gold. Let's see. So other silver, I got this Australian florin. So this is a 2 shilling coin. The shilling was 12 of these pennies. Maybe not, I guess they would have been these ones at the time, but these are big chunky ones. 12 pennies got you a shilling, which is about the size of a quarter. And then this is 2 shillings. Do you have to give the older coins special care? Yeah, so these older coins, I have seen people when they have like old large cents, U.S. large cents from the 1700s or really early 1800s. They'll like put oil on them, and even like the oils from your hands, they actually protect the copper, right? So playing with these, touching these is actually good for the coin, unlike silver coins. The oils will kind of mask the copper from any moisture or oxygen that might corrode them. So yes, I've seen people like soak them in oil. Acetone also does really great to clean them up. But with old copper coins like this, you have to clean them. Unlike, all the numismatic stuff that a lot of people hear, these ones have to be cleaned and cared for. Otherwise, the moisture will turn them all green. They'll corrode and get pits in them and stuff. So old copper coins, and eventually it's gonna be the same for these guys. Um, what advice do I have for a newbie with copper rounds? You're saying buying copper rounds? These new ones. So these are pure copper, right? 3/9 fine copper. I think that's what you might be asking. These, if you don't want them to corrode, really flips, capsules, stuff like that. These ones are a little bit different because they're made differently than these. These are made to circulate and be handled and be worn and be you know transacted with. They're made harder and usually with like 5 to 10% of some other metal that benefits them away from corrosion and stuff like that. These ones are pure copper, 3/9 fine copper. These ones are going to be a lot harder to protect. This one you might want to just throw it in a capsule or in a flip. To be honest, I got most of these just to look at, just to play with. I personally don't care if they get completely ruined. Most of them I got on Whatnot. These ones here, I got on Whatnot as a big lot for like $1. I might have gotten like 3 or 4 of them for $1, and then this. So like I actually paid copper price for these, but so many of these are high premium that it's just it's just insane. The upkeep's gonna be real on those. So yeah, the old copper coins, they do tell about those. Copper Libra Teds. I know I got this at a really cool price too. I love it. I love it. Really, how I prefer to stack copper is these pennies back there. I got 50 pounds back there. I counted them all in a series of videos. Um, that's all memorial cents, and I've got a few pounds of wheat cents I got to go through and kind of organize. So with these are so new. I don't think you should wipe them down. These are like more modern. People are probably gonna not want these cleaned. You should definitely just toss them in capsules if you got some copper bullion. The bars, I feel like those are gonna go more for copper weight, but these are gonna probably be treated like coins. How silver coins, that people look at the condition like crazy. Um, that's probably what these are gonna be treated like. Is people want really nice condition of the older ones and stuff like that. So it's hard to tell. I mean, these 1 ounce coppers are so new that I don't know what's really gonna help you maintain that premium. All right, let's see. Anything else with copper? I did get this Madonna and Child. There is it says National Numismatic Certification. Honestly, if it's not PCGS or NGC, they're basically not graded, right? But let's see if we can zoom in and take a look at this. Look at the condition on that. You see that date? Oh, there we go. 1537. This coin is almost 500 years old. And look at the condition on that. I do have one more of these, and it's horrible condition. It's like a 16. I say like because I could barely even read the date. I think it's a 1630s. So when I saw this 1530s, and it's a way better example, I was just excited to grab it. So I wasn't really held up by this grade. I could tell it's close to mint state. I'd say it's probably AU, maybe an XF. The details on it aren't perfect, so I didn't take that grade and run with it. I just took it because it's one that I want. It's a really really old coin, and it's in really great condition. I mean, I didn't really, you can kind of just ignore that and buy the coin for the coin, right? The old soap boxes from Annex. Yeah, I mean, Annex is a pretty okay company. Unfortunately, the yellow cases, they just they don't look good in my opinion. I mean, I feel like if they made better looking cases, better looking plastic, they'd probably do a lot better. But a lot of people just completely discount them. I feel like Annex. I think Annex like started the whole grading services, so it's odd to see how disrespected they are. But yeah, yeah, PCGS and NGC is where you got to go. And you can't hear me. Did I mute? Let me try this. Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Someone said they couldn't hear me. I'm just gonna keep going. Hopefully, I'm not freezing up a little bit. All right, my wife's saying she could hear me. Okay. Someone said PCGS and NGC is where you want to be, and that's absolutely true. So, PCGS is this one. Um, Super recognizable. If it has this shield, it's also um, there's a photo of this exact coin online. If you scan this, you can look up this exact one. All right, cool. Everyone's saying they can hear me. Perfect. Um, they look so gross. I like the new CAC. Yeah, the new CAC. I think CAC is probably going to be taking over the market soon. I hear that they're a lot more strict with the grading, which usually means if there's a 70 in CAC, then like everyone knows it's a 70 and there's no questions asked. If they are more strict, then they're going to be taking over as far as how much value a specific grade's going to have. Um, but yeah, so I guess I'm starting my early American collection in silver, and I guess this is also early American, right? America really just is North America, South America. This was made in Mexico, which is part of North America, clearly. And this actually circulated in the United States until 1857. These 8 reales, there was actually um, coinage acts and laws that talked about how 8 reales, also British shillings and crowns, um, French écus, those coins had a specific dollar assigned to them. I think the French écus were like $1.10. The shillings, I think, were $1.15 or $1.20. I'd have to refresh myself on that specific coinage. I don't think it was a coinage act or just a law that passed. I'd have to look it up. But this is the start to my early American silver. So I'm super excited about that, as well as my thalers. They kind of tell the history of some of this American coinage, right? I also picked up this Australian. Really, there's one of my commenters that watched my videos from the beginning. He's in Australia. His name's Matt. I think Matt Innovation, something like that. But Matt is in Australia and he makes really cool content about the current day Australian coins. So when I saw this, I just thought of him and was like, dang, I need that coin. I don't have an Australian florin yet. Well, I guess now I do. So that was it. Very cool. Still, sterling silver. Great Britain went away from sterling silver in 1920, and so did Canada in 1920. So I'm not sure how many other British territories were still sterling silver, but I want to say Australia was until about 1850. So, yes, Eli, your comments are showing up. I can. The thing is, when they're on the screen, when they come up for me, I get like a second to look at it and then it just slowly disappears. But once I see a new comment, I can scroll up. So if I miss your comment, just throw it back out there again. I'm just trying to read them quickly and see if it's a question I can address right then. So that is the silver I picked up. So I'm moving more towards some historic stuff, especially right now. I feel like numismatics is on discount because spot is so high, right? So if you consider this dime, right? When spot moved way up, the price of it didn't move up, but this one I paid 180 for. That's essentially 2 ounces of silver there, but a few months ago that might have been 4 ounces of silver, 5 ounces of silver. So, see. Oh, you're saying that Latin America and England are very available, but only a few Australian coins. Yeah, John. John was also at the coin show. Um, yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of Australian coins, so when I did see this one, just had to grab it. But yeah, in this example, if you look at the numismatic to silver ratio, the amount of silver I had to sell to get this is dramatically lower than what it used to be. So in that way, I feel like numismatic coins are on discount. It's the same logic as a lot of people selling silver into gold at the moment, which is the other thing I did. Actually, that was a large focus of what I did at the coin show. I sold about 100 ounces of silver for my gold budget, and this is what I was able to come out with. I was working on my 10th ounce coin, one 10th ounce typeset. So if anyone else is joining me in that challenge, I think I might have just completed it or moved on to the next stage. I'll definitely be continuing to get more 1/10 ounces, but let's take a look at what I got. And I did get all capsules for all these things, so I might not put them in capsules right this second, but I'll be putting them in capsules very soon. So let's see. We'll start with the bigger bullion. We'll go down to other bullion and then circulated stuff. So here's bullion. There we go. Circulated. Kind of just organize this real quick.
Do you want to read the comments popping up so you don't miss them?
Yeah, if there's a question, you can. I mean, if you want to be in here reading comments out loud,
I can do that.
everyone okay with reading all the comments out loud? my wife's gonna be reading them for me. All right.
If I get annoying, tell me.
Yeah. You can just say like this person says this.
Yeah, Pajama Stacking says, "Ooh, I like that square."
Oh yeah, this 1/10 ounce square.
Favorite.
Yeah, everybody liked this when I had to grab it. Whoa. Yeah, I'll get to that though. We'll start with the 1/4 ounce stuff.
Yeah,
so 1/4 ounce. You know me, I had to get the dragons. So I had this 5-ounce dragon, and now I have a 1/4 ounce dragon to match. And yeah, I'm not disappointed at all. I mean, this is such a beautiful coin. Let's get a close up here.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, here we go.
There we go. 1/4 ounce dragon. I'm probably gonna start collecting but I'm guessing I'm gonna look for the 2000 now in 5-ounce silver and 1/4 ounce gold. Yeah, the square coin, that's Australian. There's a couple different square stuff.
Yeah, John says, "What I didn't even know they made them in squares." Oh, you read that part.
Yeah, I did read that. I guess I'll stop reading. You can do your job.
Inappropriate 1G J6 says, "Ounce by ounce, gram by gram, don't give up." Yep.
There you go. There you go. No matter how small, just keep stacking.
Yep. Pajama Stacking says, "Dang, that's awesome."
All right, and then I got this older 1/4 ounce eagle. So I have a type 2, and now I finally got the type 1. But also with the type 1, if you'll see, I got early enough so the dates are in Roman numerals. So I believe that's 1988, so the 3rd year issue. I doubt I'm going to be putting together all of the 1/4 ounces. Maybe 10th ounces. I might do a whole date run, but man, that almost looks high relief. Dang.
Yeah, that looks pretty.
It looks really good.
It looks way better in the light right here than in the living room.
Oh, yeah. We were doing a show and tell with the whole family in the living room, and it's way dim lighted. I have like 3 lights on me right now.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's just a beautiful coin.
I mean, that makes sense because, like, at the jewelry store, like in the cases, they have all the jewelry to make it look shiny and pretty.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Family Eagles. And then let me see if I can find
What's the noise that coin makes? Go back to that.
the noise. What?
Yeah,
This?
like I know on the backside. It goes caw.
That's a horrible eagle sound. That was bad.
Okay, John says, does the year matter on the gold rounds? Like, does the Roman numeral year have a higher value than the regular number?
No, so that's the thing is that these, even type 1 and type 2, like they're not any different. They're not going to get any specific premium. The only way you're going to get premium on these modern coins is one, if they're graded, right? So something like this is a 1 ounce MS70.
Okay.
MS70 might get a better grade if it is a rarer, like mintage. If it has a lower mintage, possibly. Usually, no. But then the other example is if it's a proof, right? If it's a proof eagle with the whole box and the COA and everything, you might get a tiny bit more, especially if it's a really lower mintage one, maybe a little more than if it's not, right? So with stuff like this, if you really want to get down to it, these are going to be the same. They're going to sell for the same amounts. They're going to be considered the same coin. Unless you're trading with someone that's like specifically trying to make a date run, and by that point, like you wouldn't even really know, you wouldn't be able to price it effectively. It would be really hard to sell it for a higher amount just because of the date. So the only reason I care really is because I'm doing this typeset thing. I mean, I like the idea that they changed designs. People do that all the time with old circulated coins, and I feel like it's something we can do with this modern bullion. Okay, there had to be some
Okay,
sort of
so-
different relief here.
F'd up 1GJ6 say her may try to do a 1/4 ounce a month. PJ Stacken said that finish is nice, almost looks matte.
Mm-hmm.
John says, is there any special care required for gold coins? John's coming out with the question.
Yeah, John, this is some good questions. So, gold,
We gotta take notes.
on pure stuff, right? Like these 3/9's fine, 24 karat. They scratch easy, they'll dent easy. They're really really soft. So any way you can put them in a capsule, that's best, right? Airtight sells these capsules. I just bought them from the show. They're like this. At the show they were $1.50. I think online they might be $2 or $3. I bought a whole bunch of these so I could put all my gold that I just bought in these capsules.
Did we get his card or no?
That guy that was at the show?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get his card. If they're not in a capsule, keep them in a flip like this. Any way that you can prevent dropping it and it, dinging up against something else, that's really all it is. Gold does not tarnish or milk spot the way silver does. There is something called a copper spot, which I think my Buffalo has one. Let me look real quick. 4/9's gold is a lot more susceptible to it. Let me see. I think, yes, right here. This is called a copper spot.
Oh.
But with gold, you can actually take a lighter to that and it'll come off.
Oh, I see.
You'll burn the copper off. It doesn't really like burn the copper, but you'll kind of heat that up enough and it'll come away. The thing is, you don't want to heat it up so much that it damages the coin.
Yeah.
Right? But this will not take away value the same way that like milk spots or anything does on a coin in silver. So that's really the only thing you got to consider about gold. If it's graded with like a bunch of those copper spots, then people might not like it. You might have a harder time selling it. But that's just kind of preference at that point. Pre-sealing the package of gram gold for new beginners. Pre-sealed packaging. Oh, okay. So like these. Would you recommend these versus open package? Yes. This is like the only thing that makes them valid almost. This is called an assay. If it's not a coin, since this is a generic, I understand this has high premium, but this is considered a generic because it was made by a company. Hold on, my wife's giving me water.
He got cotton mouth, y'all. Oh my gosh, thank you.
So this is considered generic. If it is a generic gold, people want an assay. They want a piece of paper or something that says, 1 gram, 3 nines gold, because that gives it a little bit more validity. Dude, 22 in the chat.
Let's go.
Dang.
Let's go.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Thank you for joining. I know this might have been like a spur of the moment thing, unless this is just the time everyone's on. Super cool. Thank you so much for being here. So yes, my quarter ounces that I added.
Oh yeah.
I've got dragons and eagles. So anyone new here that hasn't seen my channel, I love dragons. Clearly, I love dragons. So dragons are a huge part of my collection. Anytime I can get a dragon, I will. I saw these dragons and I just had to get. I had to. They were, as soon as I saw them, I stopped everything I was doing and bought those.
Yeah.
Even
so your oldest got a.
Yeah, my daughter got a dragon coin. It was a old Chinese dragon 10-cent coin. It's really cool. I tried to buy it from her, to be honest.
Yeah.
But she wanted it. She wanted it.
So you can show.
Yeah, go ahead and grab that. You can show everybody. But we're gonna move on to the 10th ounce gold I got. So, if you're not familiar with my channel, I'm doing what's called a 10th ounce gold typeset challenge. The idea is to get a bunch of different 10th ounce gold coins from all over the world to show how coins change over time, right? So this is going to be a perfect example of a different type of coin that's not American, because I do have type 1 and type 2 American, but these are the maple leaf coins. This is a 1997 and 2009. You can see how the portrait is different. And that's really the big difference on these ones. There is a privy mark. This one's reverse proof, all that. But this is a 2009. They're both 4 9s. And the portrait is different, right? So this is a different type. So in my type sets, I'm trying to collect. Stage 1 is 10 different types. Stage 2 is 20 different types. And stage 3 is 30 different types of 1 10th ounce coins. I had these ones here. These are all 1 10th ounce. So I had my 1 10th ounce dragon, now my quarter. Look at those dragons. Love me some dragons. So my 1 10th ounce dragon, a South African Krugerrand. This is an American type 2. I have a Libertad type 2. Man, the Libertad types 1s are crazy.
Oh, I like the original packing on that maple.
You like that? See, I was considering to cut it out and put it in one of these. What do you guys think? It doesn't change the sale value. It doesn't change the value of the coin if it's in the original packaging or if it's in one of these. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let me know.
It's one less capsule you gotta purchase.
I guess so. It's one less extra buy.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else did I have? This is the type 1 American. Already said Krugerrand, Mexican, and Canadian. So here I've got.
It's blurry when you're changing.
Here I've got a few different types. That's 6 different types that I have here.
There you go.
So of these 6 different types, boom, boom, boom. I'll try to. Here, let's do this. I think I can zoom out.
Hand. Yeah, there you go. That's better.
And I'll even do this, guys. I can raise you up and change your angle.
I can raise you up above the map. I don't know what that song is. I just made that up.
He raises me up.
Yeah, raise me
so I can climb mountains?
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes.
I think you should. John says, I think you should open an online store because a lot of the things you're showing me I want to buy.
An online store? See, the thing is, a lot of these things that I have, I don't want to sell.
Yeah, John, these are. Back off. Just kidding, John. We like you.
We like you, John. And,
Emily Derb said, nice.
Oh man, my charger's not gonna reach now, but that's okay.
Oh Lord, help
I'll
you.
just.
We'll just put the thingy up.
No, I'll figure that out later.
All right.
If it becomes an issue, it'll become an issue.
It's totally fine. Pajama Stacking says, I have OCD like you do too, which puts your mind at ease, doesn't affect value. Puts.
Oh yes, yeah. It doesn't affect the value, so that's why I'm considering it. The other thing is I have these half ounce or half dollar tubes, and these capsules from Airtight fit perfect,
Shrimp.
right? It holds 9 of them. So if I can fill these tubes with 9, right? Why not do it? I could do a whole tube of 10th ounce and then a whole tube of quarter ounce. See, I mean,
Yeah.
quarter ounce right here. Boom.
After I've won GJ6, I'll have to dive into different countries' gold. Just been iffy about considering resale value in the future. Solid point.
Yeah,
Solid
so
point.
resale value. Yes, American Eagles, you'll get the best resale. But the thing is, you also pay the most for them. Canadian Maples are second. This is at least in my market in Houston. I don't know if they're going to be any different in different areas. I know the more north in America you go, the Canadian Maples are more prevalent. And the more south you go, the Mexican coins are more prevalent. I mean, that just kind of makes sense. But as far as like British coins, Australian coins, as long as it's a sovereign coin made by that mint, you should get your premium back when it gets to that. Where that's not the case is if it's generic, right? Emily Durbs loves some Canadian coins. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
girl.
the Canadians are
Dude,
beautiful. They know what they're doing. And actually, Canadian coins, they ran the show for purity, right? So they started in 3 nines fine. I think it was 70, 78 or so. They started in 3 nines fine and then later went to 4 nines fine before any other country even started with 24 karat gold, right? So like what happened is first the Krugerrands came out and they were 22 karat, and then right after that Canada was like boom 24 karat, and it took like another decade before anyone else made anything like that. So and now they're making 5-9 pure coins.
That's
so
a
they
process.
just lead the show. I mean, Canada's doing a great job. I think that what they did was when they keep improving like that, right? So now the 4 nines is standard. That means their 3 nines coins are like discounted. No one wants those. So when 5 nines become standard, their 4 nines is going to be like meh. In addition, like they did all those security features, the radial lines, the privy marks, all that stuff. Because of that, the other ones like this 2009 without the radial lines, those could easily not sell as well, right? So it could be that this could have lower value later than the ones with the radial lines. So
Emily said she picked up a half wolf. Was that at the show? Because I think we saw that.
oh, a
The
half
girls and
ounce
I did.
Canadian wolf.
Yeah, those were
I
beautiful.
saw. I know you like those wolf ones, and I saw a Canadian wolf. I think it was a 1 ounce. It might have been a half ounce, and I thought of you, but I did. It was before I saw you.
Yeah.
So,
Then we saw that. The girls almost wanted that.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
John also says, why is it the way it is as far as you pay more for American Eagles and sell for more, but others you pay less? Is it a patriotic thing or just looking at it as simplicity of easiest seller?
No, so okay, pretty much easiest seller. It's a supply and demand thing, right? So the big thing is when new people are joining this, if they're in America, they're going to have a preference for American coins, and that preference stays for a long time. So whenever anyone comes into a coin shop, if they see American, they're immediately drawn to it. They're easy to sell for the shop. So what that means is they can raise the price and they'll still sell. But that also means online dealers do the same thing. The mint does the same thing. Anywhere you're going to buy an Eagle, it's going to be higher premium. And that's even in other countries as well. American coins are recognized worldwide. I mean, as the same goes for Canadian maples, Mexican coins, right? But the thing is, there isn't as high of a demand. Mexican coins, I'd say, might be a little bit different now. There's a huge demand for Mexican coins because of their low mintage. And that has to do with how they're distributed. They're exclusively distributed at the banks of Mexico to Mexican citizens, right? So from there, bullion dealers have to travel to Mexico, buy them from a Mexican citizen, and then sell them on their website. So the process of getting your hands on a Mexican coin is incredibly difficult. That's why the premiums go up and down like crazy on those. As far as other coins like Australian, sometimes they have high premium, based on the design, the demand of that specific design. Like for example, I paid two different prices for these two coins. It was just recently 2024, so people still remember this design. They look at this and go, "Wow, what is that? What year was that? I don't even know." Oh, it was 2012. That makes sense. 12 years before that, right? They don't immediately know what this is when they got to flip it around and look at it and see it. Oh, this is Perth Mint lunar year, right? So the newer ones have higher premiums. The older ones might come down a little bit, and that's just kind of part of collecting modern stuff. The more modern you get, the higher the premium is. The longer it's been out, there it's not exciting anymore. It's just what it is. Um, I mean, another perfect example is like these Morgan dollars that are 999 fine. This is a 2023, and this already has way less premium than when it came out. Look at the difference between a 2023 and a 2025 one, and it'll blow your mind. Especially the graded ones, like it's just insane.
Okay, we got some comments. PJ
Go ahead.
Second says RCM bars are my favorite too.
Mm.
Gold RCM bars is on my bucket list. VB Fisher said capsules for 1/10 and 1/200ths. Are the 1/200ths worth buying or no with the premium?
Hold on, stop there.
Okay.
So RCM bars, Royal Canadian Mint. The Royal Canadian Mint also makes bar coins, so they're denominated coins. Those are fantastic. Those I would say don't quite hold up the same as an actual Canadian maple, but bars go for like a standard bar rate. Um, if they and this is all stuff that I see in my area based on wholesalers in my area. They price it this way based on greater demand in my area, right? So this might not be for everywhere in the United States, or especially not everywhere in the world. If your area, you want to find out what your coin shop pays for certain things, and that's what you should be focusing on as far as high premium, low premium, stuff like that. Next comment, the 2/200ths. Yeah, so this is a 1/200th. See if we can zoom in on this. I only have this one, but these have incredibly high premiums. Honestly, I don't know if I would buy this again. I don't know. It's so incredibly thin and stretched out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would buy it again. I only bought it came with the capsule. If it didn't come with the capsule and I had to figure out where to get this capsule, I definitely wouldn't have bought it. Definitely would not have. If this is your budget, if this is the gold that you have to buy in order to buy gold, I would even say it would benefit you more to get silver and then later trade into gold. I think you would save more money on premiums than this. These sell for almost double the spot price, right? So if you can buy silver for, you know, the extra $5 that it is, and then sell it for whatever spread after you make a profit and use that profit to go into gold and get a 10th ounce, you'll most likely be saving money. I say most likely because it's impossible to know what's going to happen in the future, where premiums are going to be. But that is what I would suggest rather than stacking these. Getting one or two just to have as an example, sure. Another example, 100th ounce. Right, again, these have crazy premiums, double spot, and the spread is even crazier. When you sell these back, these are going to be at a generic price because these are not made by a country. These are made by companies. Generic price is typically 4 to 5, maybe 6% back of spot.
Might as well get gold backs with that.
Yes, might as well get gold backs.
EC
and
Pan Am.
Pan Am, yeah, okay, EC Pan Am. Yes. Might as well get gold backs because gold backs, while they are double spot, you'll actually get a better return on the buy side. You can typically sell them for half the premium of what's like I guess it'd be 75% of the exchange rate, which is more than melt, or even exchange them at a store, which is nationwide now. All kinds of stores have them for the actual exchange rate. You can spend them. These. I don't know. I would not buy any more of them. I have them because they kind of finished off a purchase that I had at the time. But I almost don't like that I have them, honestly.
I'll take them.
You'll take them?
Yeah, I'll have 'em.
All right, let's continue with Or was there more comments? More
There was a
comments?
few more comments. I'm gonna scroll it back. F'd up 1GJ6. I know those are some beautiful coins you've shown. I've only gotten bars, really only a few 10,000 AGE. You ever see the Angor kind bars? Got the
Oh, the
hologram on the back.
Arger Heraeus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Arger Heraeus. Those are some clean bars. But again, bars, they just typically go for a standard bar rate.
Yeah.
And I don't really like bars much. I like the 1 grams because it's a fractional that that helps you get into gold, right? This is 3 of these is about 1/10 of an ounce, but you're going to be paying that premium, right?
Emily Derb says she's going to Mexico this week and wanted to get some, but yes, it's difficult.
It is difficult because you have to buy them from the bank and you have to have a Mexican license. You have to be a Mexican citizen to buy them. At least that's what I've heard. I've never experienced anything or spoken to anyone directly that buys them. So if you can get them, I hear that they go for spot at the bank. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
VB Fisher says, yes, I've got 2 just to have to hold for 30 to 40 years. Won't buy again, but dig your capsules for them. I think he was talking about the 1/100th and 200th.
Yes.
When he commented that. He, she, I'm assuming at this point. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Any other comments?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Cool. So we're going to keep going with these 1/10 ounces. I got this 1/10 ounce.
F'd up says goldbacks are cool. Would love to spin them somewhere. Yes, you can.
I really like goldbacks.
Go on Goldback's website and they tell you where you can spend them.
There's a map that you can see online. Oh, the comments are distracting me. But there's a map you can go to online, goldback.com. You'll see the exchange rate. They have a calculator for how to do the exchange. And you can look up every store that is registered on their website that will exchange them. The other thing is you can just start asking businesses. I've started just asking businesses, hey, would you accept silver? And when they say, farmers markets. When they say no, educate them a little. Oh, really? Because I have this silver right here. Pull it out, show them. This is a 1/4 ounce, a 10th ounce. It would be this. I can give you this. This is how silver, show them spot. I mean, I've had that conversation with a few businesses, and there's definitely some that I found one, he was a stacker, but he just didn't accept silver at the time. So maybe next time I see him, he will. You never know. It might really encourage people to start accepting silver. Another thing is I have a few acres, but I'm getting 20 chickens tomorrow. And on Facebook Market, I asked them, hey, would you accept silver for this? And they go, of course. Yeah, I would love to take some silver for chickens. So tomorrow, I'm going to be buying 20 chickens, maybe even more now. If I can spend silver on it, I'm probably going to get some more.
We just need to figure out.
20 laying hens. I'm going to be using silver for it, but...
Michael Angelo and some more letters says, I've got this playing in my living room TV. It won't let me comment, so I've got you on my phone too. Yes,
nice.
That's why we got 27 in the chat.
Heck
Masters Metal. Oh, I messed that up. Greetings, sir. Today I bought a 10th ounce gold Canadian red-tailed hot coin. Okay, that's cool.
Nice. Actually, you know what? While you're reading these, I'm going to start putting these in capsules.
John said, OMG, a panda bear, question mark, exclamation point, and more of those. I want one. Too cool. There was a whole bunch at the show.
There was a bunch of pandas at the show. There's pandas.
So cute.
I think pandas are getting a lot more in demand because China stopped exporting precious metals.
Michael Angelo and Bergman, I think that's what it is. I became a fan of the goldbacks when my state picked them up. There's plenty of business in my city for them. Oh, which state if you're down to share? Nice dude. EC Painmar.
Pan Am.
I just got 2 of the new goldbacks from Washington D.C. Okay, those were cool. We saw those today.
Oh, I didn't see those.
Yeah, the guy was like, "Oh, there's a higher premium for these ones because they're limited." And then
wait, hold on, listen everybody. Oh, I love that.
ASMR.
There we go. Capsule ASMR.
He thought they were cool since it's America's 250 a year. That's true. Infinite egg glitch. Talking about our hens. Yes. Oh, yes. Oklahoma. Oh, the girls, our daughters, just got some Oklahoma goldbacks. Let me go get those.
At the coin show, they gave away goldbacks to kids that were there. So they got a free half goldback, and while they were at the goldback booth, While they were at the Goldback booth, one of my daughters bought a 1 Oklahoma Goldback. What do you call the coin rack holder? Where can you get one? This coin rack holder, I got at Hobby Lobby. It was like $5. They're usually used for military challenge coins. So you could probably look up challenge coin holder rack. And that's probably how you'll find them.
Okay.
Let's show off these Oklahoma Goldbacks.
Here's the middle.
Oklahoma Goldbacks. Man, they put such beautiful women on these Goldbacks. I mean, I love you, honey.
I know you do. And then there's the other one. And then there's that one.
Oh, and my daughter actually picked up a silverback, the new design silverback. Crazy silver. It's 1,000th of an ounce silver. It was a pretty high premium, not gonna lie.
Pretty
But
upset, but it's fine.
that's okay. That's okay.
It's pretty cool.
It's so cool.
It's so cool.
I'm so happy you have it.
Yeah.
I'm not happy what you spent on it, but I'm so happy you have it. Super awesome Goldbacks. I love the Oklahoma design. Honestly,
Yeah,
I love
Oklahoma-
every design on these Goldbacks. They're just beautiful designs, so much detail.
Lots of horsies.
Yeah, well, I mean, on this in the Oklahoma
The
probably.
Oklahoma one had lots
Is
of
it today again? You know what? It is today again,
It's
guys.
today.
It is today again.
It's tonight again.
Tonight again.
Tonight. Thank you. Okay. Y'all.
He just reminded me of that song. Tonight is the night.
Tonight is the night.
All right, so that was my Panda. I guess this is who I bought it from.
Who?
American Gold and Diamond Exchange
Oh.
in Tyler, Texas. Cool. Anybody Tyler, Texas? Shout out. Cool.
Her grin after said you liked it. Oh, I like that.
Well, I
Yeah, the
like that.
silverback pajama says I like that.
Yeah, the silverback's beautiful. Oh,
Mhm.
and while I'm showing off my daughter's stuff, look at this dragon she got, guys. Look at this awesome dragon. Man, I want this dragon. Can I buy it from you?
She had the lady had another one.
China, 10 cents. I know she had another one. I didn't like it that much. It was more worn than this one.
No, that one was the most worn. The other
This one was the most
more
worn?
clean. Yeah, like
Oh, maybe it was I saw that one, and since it was so much better, the price I didn't like.
yeah, it was like 25.
Yeah, I don't know if this
But
is silver.
She only charged her 10 for this.
Oh yeah, my daughters were out there just haggling.
Yeah, because it was $15 and she gave it.
Platinum backs would be so cool.
Platinum bags would be rad.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What were you gonna say?
It was $15 and she gave me it for 10.
Mm-hmm. She was like, "Hey, Carl, can we do this for 10 for this sweet girl?" And Carl's like, "Yeah." And then that was it. That was the deal.
Oh, you know what? That one did rattle. That Panda was rattling, and I think I put it in the wrong one is why.
Oh, Lord, love it.
I got all these specific sizes for all of them.
Oh, Sibling Nature Show says she loves those ancients. Ancients are beautiful.
Oh, I
You got
thought I
ages?
got an 18.
Is that all of them?
I should have got an 18.
You messed up, bro.
2,
You
3,
did
4,
mess up.
5, 6, 7,
Bro, stop saying.
8.
Well, stop
9.
acknowledging
Oh, here's the
it.
18. No, that's 16. Oh, I did mess up.
You messed up,
That's-
bro.
Michael Angelo says, "That's beyond awesome that you're getting your kids into the hobby." Oh, yes. They have their own collection.
All right, this capsule is for a different coin.
Should the girls each have a video of their collection and then they talk about it?
Oh, that'd be
and
cool.
then you can voice over?
Daddy!
Y'all, if you want to see that,
That would
we
be
could do that.
cute.
we could do that. Oh man, that would be
That would be super cute.
that'd be a long video. I feel.
Well, no, they would just be showing it and then you would do the voiceover.
Yeah.
Or they could do the voiceover. I don't know.
Daddy's gonna do it because we don't know much about coins.
That's okay, you
yet.
just make it up.
Make it up.
Make it up?
Yeah. Oh, Pajama Second says, "I'm excited to see that square in something word Indian. Incus? Indian.
Let me help
The
you.
square? No, that's not an Indian coin. It's actually Australia.
Unless you're referring to a different...
That's the only square I got.
Daddy.
Where did that flip just go?
I don't know. Alright, y'all.
Today.
Okay, I'm gonna put this Panda back in a flip because I guess I messed up on the capsules.
All right, go. Give
That's
me
supposed to
what you
be an
got here.
18 millimeter, and I tried to put in a 19, but the 19's for a different one, which we will get to. So I just got to remember this is a 19. Unless I
Yours can go
just
clean up the living room.
switch over to that real quick. I'll do it later, actually.
Yeah, put all your stuff here.
So these Pandas are a little bigger than the other one, 10th ounces. They're 18 millimeters. The others are 16 millimeters. Squares like the Geigers. Yeah, the Geigers are super
Yeah.
cool. Those are some pretty
Don't you
bars.
have one or no?
I don't have any Geigers.
But you have another square one, I thought.
Not like that, no.
Oh.
I have bars, but those are different. All right, another one, 10th ounce I got is this Austrian Philharmonic.
Oh, PJ might be hallucinating. He says I could be seeing things.
All right, ready to capsule ASMR? Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's see. Pajamas. What's up, dude?
Dude, so. Do you want to open up these?
Huh?
Do you want to open up these?
If you can open them, that'd be great.
The one, are you doing all the 16s?
Yeah, all the 16s right now. I think I might have gotten some extra ones, especially if I grabbed a 16 instead of an 18.
Is that a whale or a laughing face?
I think
Michelangelo's having too much fun. We all love that sound. Being Becky now says.
Nice. So I got this Australian nugget. When the Australian Mint started making what's now the kangaroos, they were calling them the nugget. So I got a nugget and a kangaroo.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the kangaroo's in its own little capsule. This one. I got a nugget and a kangaroo because once they started with the kangaroos, they continued the nuggets. So these are technically two different series. Is that the same? I think so. What's the years on this? 2003 and
Everyone's agreeing they like the sound.
2013.
The AMSR is satisfying everyone.
Okay, I'm going to take this out of here.
Ooh, John's got a long. John says, as a beginner stacker and the prices of silver skyrocketing, would you recommend looking to platinum? Seems to be hard to find, with mainly silver and gold being the main focus.
Yes, I would look into platinum, but not because silver's so high. I would look into platinum because you believe in platinum. Platinum is more of an industrial metal. So the way I like to think of it is that silver is mostly a monetary metal, but also has its places in industry. Platinum is mostly an industrial metal, but also has its places as a monetary metal. So it has the volatility of an industrial metal, meaning that when certain industries are popping and going up, like electric vehicles, even like catalytic converters on gas vehicles, and any company that is trying to go more green, the way they do that is by putting catalytic converters on the way that they produce electricity, right? If a natural gas plant goes up, they're using a lot of platinum in those catalytic converters to make electricity, right? So anything like building homes, a new neighborhood, that will raise copper because they're using all that copper for the electrical wiring. It'll also increase the need of that power plant, and most likely they'll be building more generators, more things that use platinum in the catalytic converters. So if you believe that there's economic growth in the country, meaning that they're going to be building more houses, building more, power lines, building bigger electric plants, either natural gas or solar or nuclear, all of that stuff is going to need more platinum. There was a time that platinum was more expensive than gold, and a lot of people are saying that time might come back. right now, the way that everything is happening with silver, people are exposing how the market has been manipulated, especially in silver. And that's kind of making it so that everyone loses their grasp on how they can control all the prices across the metals. So, because of that, things are finding their actual true value again, which is why silver spiked up so much. People are saying it's so high, but at the same time, really, it's still undervalued. Compared to gold, silver is only 16 times more rare. Compared to gold, platinum is 30 times more rare. So that gives you, at least in a rarity sense, what the ratio should be, right? Gold is only 16 times more rare than silver, so it should be 16 to 1. I need some water.
Oh, here, I got you.
Oh, thanks. Should be 16 to 1. However, silver is actually used in the industry.
We got some comments.
So, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Almost done with my rant. So silver should have less than a 16 to 1 ratio with gold, and platinum, because it's more rare than gold, denser than gold, it doesn't tarnish like silver. It's a much better coin. It's a much better precious metal, and it's honestly way more useful even than silver in industry. So this really should be like the most expensive of the three by far, but it's not. So if you believe in platinum, that's why you should consider platinum. It is incredibly undervalued and could really be going places. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot give financial advice. Disclaimer, disclaimer. Y'all know what to do.
Michelangelo
Yes.
has a few comments. Awesome kangaroo. My first piece of gold was a 4th kangaroo. Well said about platinum. Remember, he also is saying, gold. Remember, gold was at platinum's price just a little over a year ago. And then Mr. R209 says, what do you think about palladium stacking?
Palladium stacking. See, palladium moves a little bit different than platinum. From my understanding, palladium has a lot of its industrial use in replacing platinum in catalytic converters. So, hold on. Oh, yeah. So, another type 2. This is actually a 2025. I don't know if you can see that. 2025. Boom, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Pretty.
Basically, palladium is, I think, 75% as dense as platinum, which means if they were to use palladium in a catalytic converter instead of platinum, it would have to be 50% larger. Just because what is happening in platinum or in the catalyst of a converter is at an atomic level, and the density means that atoms are closer, right? So they would have to use more to get the same number of atoms, more in volume to get the same number of atoms, the same number of weight would be 50% larger. So that's why platinum is more efficient. But if platinum gets way more expensive, then they could be going towards palladium as a replacement, because it would be a 1-to-1 replacement as far as weight. So palladium can only be so far behind platinum. Otherwise, it starts to be replaced in industry. In addition to that, palladium is used in pharmaceuticals. So if the pharmaceutical industry starts to grow, which I'm not going to get any political, but I think it should not. It should just be abolished. But that's just a political stance we're not going to talk about. I don't know if it is political, but people have opinions. Anyway, so
We're the most successful business, and never mind.
right,
Never mind.
they have a lot of growth. They control a lot anyway. So pharmaceutical uses of palladium, yeah, they're in medicines. I mean, even silver has its medical use, like colloidal. Coriander? No.
Not coriander.
There's a specific silver in droplet form that's really healthy for you. It's good for detoxes and parasite cleanses, stuff like that. But yeah, there are it's not coriander. It's a spice.
I want to say coriander.
And Emily's laughing at us.
Hold on, let me
Anyway, we have some, so I know we can figure it out. Anyway, yeah, palladium is a very interesting play. Um, I don't have anything on palladium, but if I were to have palladium,
That's
it
the word.
would be colloidal silver. Yeah, immune support. Any people look into this.
Yeah.
It's
it
gonna
really
be the
does.
most expensive silver you ever buy, but it does have silver in it. Let's see
Yeah, and it's
what
good for
is
you.
how much silver is in this?
Yeah, Becky knows what it means. It's
One
that
fluid
word.
ounce. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that word.
All the nerds are on the chat.
Okay, 2.5 milligrams, and there's how many servings?
A lot.
6.
Because you
So,
only do like 5 droplets.
well, no, it's 6. It says servings per container is 6.
What?
That's not accurate.
That's not accurate.
There's so many
'cause-
drops in there.
Yeah, not only that, hold on.
Anyway, if that's accurate, what would it be? 15 milligrams of silver, and if that's not, that's gonna be the most expensive silver you got.
Okay, hold on. It says dropperfuls. I thought it was drops. Oops.
Oh, dude, we've been messing up our
I
dosage.
I don't like reading instructions
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah,
so
she has a
there's that.
problem reading like recipes and directions.
But I
and-
bake and cook fantastically. So
Yes. She doesn't need the recipes. That's why she
Okay.
doesn't like reading them.
That's true.
Anyway.
Anywho, there's other questions that we
Oh,
got
okay, more
distracted.
questions. While we go over these questions, I'm gonna put these into the capsules that I have.
Okay, well those are the 16 ones. There's still 2 right here.
So I accidentally bought an extra 16 and then accidentally bought a 16 instead of an 18.
Okay, so now you need
so
to open up the 21s.
I have, yes.
Okay.
The 22s.
22s. I only have 2 22s.
Yep, that's all
Okay,
I
cool.
need.
Hold on. First, I'm gonna read here.
Oh, no, I do need 21s. My bad.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yes, it's supposed to help with immune support. We're talking about the coriander silver.
Colloidal. Colloidal
That's
silver.
hard. That hurts. The colloidal silver. Yeah. Anywho's the questions. We already talked about palladium stacking. John asks, does gold have antibacterial properties like silver?
As far as I know, it doesn't.
At the same time, I don't know if I'd be eating that. It's probably good
Right.
for you.
Well, I know a lot of
just like the
I've
silver.
heard of people having like gold flake
Oh, yeah.
foods.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing. I'd have to look into that.
I don't know. I'll look into it. I got you.
I don't like
F-Dub
these,
says that, hold on, wasn't palladium higher than gold at one point in time? Also, he said, I should get me some diversify. Sometimes this is hard to read.
Get him some to diversify.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, palladium was also used to be higher than gold, just like platinum. Palladium actually used to be way higher than platinum was at the time. So,
Oh,
yes.
John, love you.
Also
Bye.
Oh, thanks for coming on, John. It was nice to see you today and nice to see you in the chat. Have a good night. Could
You
you
might have
give
already
me
left. Love you, bye.
Could you give me a knife so I can open this one?
Where's your little doodad?
My doodad.
Oh, is that
What
at
you talking
the shop? No.
Yeah. At work I
Okay.
have one.
Michelangelo said, yes, platinum was more expensive than gold. Happened to be when I bought it for my engagement ring and wedding bands when I got married. Oh, that's cool. And then we had some nerd alert happening, embracing the nerds, talking about, F-Dub says, I love shiny rocks. I love shiny rocks too. I got a lot of them. John said bye. PJ Stacking says, and drinks. Oh, about the gold flakes. Yeah, that's like in boba or something, or cheese. I don't know. And then Michelangelo also said Mastro's had gold wrapped filet mignon. Oh, I
Oh
remember
my gosh,
seeing
that's so good. Okay, wait, listen. Oh, that one wasn't as good.
Not as good.
Not as good. That's
It's
okay.
sometimes it's a shower and not a sounder. I don't know.
Sounder.
Then F-Dub says, I heard platinum is used in anti-cancer drugs.
Interesting.
That's interesting. I believe it. Honestly, even if people make stuff up, I believe it if it's in the drugs.
Maybe.
Want to put it past them.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to move on from these
Oh, I got
10th ounce
those.
coins to the circulated stuff that I got today.
Am I still opening these?
So, I'll get to that. So some stuff I got. I got a $5 Indian. My first
Oh,
$5 Indian. I
really
don't
like
know if I
that.
got a case for this one.
Is that what 21 is?
No.
22? It says 4th ounce gold.
For what, 22?
Yeah.
Oh, quarter ounce gold. That's not
Or quarter ounce.
that's not right. That's not what it is.
Oh.
Dang. Okay. Well, I didn't get a one for it,
You
so I'll
made
just
a
keep it in this
list.
flip. Well, I was rushed.
I was rushed because I
Was
was
rushed.
We were there for 700 hours. And
then I got this-
literally packing up.
Yeah. So I got this half eagle and a quarter eagle. They're my first Indian heads, so I absolutely love them. I have the Liberty head, quarter eagle, but not the half
this is
eagle
what
yet.
PJ was hallucinating earlier. Was the
What?
Indian head? It just had.
Oh,
this
Indian
tight.
head.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, we see you now.
But I thought he said
We were
square
lucky-
because they were in the
well-
flips. Is that what you're talking about?
No, because we were talking about the gold square that you had. and
Oh,
then
he
you
was saying
saw that
square and
and
Indian.
that. Yeah. And we
Oh.
were gaslighting him.
Yeah, dang. Okay.
He said, "So cool." I'm
My
Jenny."
bad.
Also, effed up 1GJ6 says, "I remember they had gold foil rolling papers."
Yeah, gold foil papers you could get at the bank. They used to have those. It was like a whole sheet of like really thin gold, and people used to like invest in those, and then turns out they were not great investments
See,
because they
when
had
he
like
says
no gold.
Rolling paper, I'm thinking like rolling explicit things
What?
inside.
Oh, like
Like-
rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Maybe.
Oh.
Shoot. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
don't
never
do
did
that,
any
so
of
I
that.
don't know.
Let's see. Let's move on. I also got some 20 francs. So 20 francs. Gotta hydrate.
Michelangelo
Gotta hydrate.
also remembers that cigarette papers.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what we'll
cigarette
call 'em.
papers.
We'll call 'em that.
That's what we were talking about.
No, I mean like rolling papers.
That's yes.
Hold on, is that what we're talking? We're all okay.
Okay, anyway, 20 franc coins. 20 franc coins are some of my favorite coins, guys. The reason I love them so much
Tell me.
is because France came together with, I think it was 3 other countries, Switzerland, Belgium, and Italy.
There you go.
They all decided to make the same size coins. They're all denominated 20 francs. I think Italy was like, nah, fam, I'm just going to keep it with lyre. It was like a 4 lyre coin. But then it was also said 20 francs on it. So they all decided it was going to be 90% gold, the same exact size, which happens to be the size of a U.S. nickel, if you can put together where this one is on this set right here. I really like the holder. These things are cool. I want to fill this one with old circulated gold. I'm working on it's a 24 millimeter and a 30 millimeter. I'm not sure which ones would be like that. Lira. Okay, lira. Yeah, it was the Italian currency. They all made the same size coins, so these were effectively completely exchangeable.
A. Lear A.
Lire.
Is it a short or a long A?
Short A is
Yeah.
long A is A.
A.
Lire.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an
Michael
E in the actual word.
Michelangelo says 20 francs are my go-to for gold. In quotes, on sale. It's kind of my secret,
Yes.
though.
Yes.
We just
Oh,
said that out
well,
loud. My bad.
yikes. No secrets.
Michelangelo, we just spilled
Yeah.
the
So
beans.
typically you can get these for like spot or 3% over spot, like within that range. So these are really, really good to stack. And they're awesome. They're some of my favorite coins because by the end of this contract that they made, there was like 20 different countries that jumped on, maybe 30. I got to read like
They're
the whole
like,
list.
"Jump
There was
on it,
a
jump
lot,
on
a
it,
lot of
jump
countries
on it."
that were making this. And then, World War One came along and just kind of,
Bye, Emily Durst.
kinda-
Love you. Bye.
oh, see you later, Emily.
Oh, you gotta get ready for your trip. I'm coming. Wait for me. I'll go pack too. EC Pan Am.
Yes.
I really want the 100 franc coin someday.
Oh man, 100 francs would be awesome. I mean, that's like just under an ounce of gold, I think. But yeah, these 20 francs, they're a great way to get fractionals, great way to stay on budget and keep you stacking with a low premium. But what I found
Safe
also,
travels.
in addition to this 20 franc rooster from France,
No,
boom.
that was my eagle.
What was it? Still a horrible eagle. Can you rooster?
Oh, hold on.
Just a full on cock-a-doodle doo.
No, I'm gonna go outside and
Go
I'll
out and
fit
listen
'em.
to our rooster.
Yeah.
So these roosters, beautiful coins, really awesome ones. I have the older one that's got
Zoom in on that.
like a teeny rooster. Let's see.
No, I like the big one.
You like them big cocks?
Yeah.
Roosters, guys. We're talking about roosters.
Roosters. We were just talking about other stuff too.
And then they got little cock right there. Not the naked guy, the rooster guys. All right.
Becky says, would a 50 centavo fit in that holder?
The 50 peso, no, because the 50 peso is also, it's larger than a 1 ounce gold, and even the 1 ounce gold will not fit in this. So the 50 centavo is larger than this one here. It would probably be one that's slightly under a 1 ounce. The issue is that even 1 ounce coins, like the modern American Eagle or Kruger, any of those, are too thick for this holder. They're thicker than the $50 was for that. So I'll have to look. It'll probably be something like 3/4 of an ounce size. You know, they did make the 3/4 ounce Kennedy gold. That one, I mean, it would, by definition, it would fit in there. So
But also
maybe
look
that's a
weird
bet.
with that entire
Right.
set.
I mean, these are old coins, and that one's like
Left up one GJ.
a
Sid
huge,
says, "Good night."
huge premium. Hey, good night. Good night.
night,
Thanks
love you,
for
bye.
hanging out for as long as you could.
Michelangelo says, Monument Metals had 100 franc French gold angel for sale, but that was months ago. So go look. Toothpick, sometimes that's the issue. It happens. And then Solomon Stacker said, ooh, 20 peso is nice, but gotten expensive.
Yeah.
Point-
Some of the
yeah, and then they put
Mexican
numbers.
golds have some pretty crazy premium on them. But what I was excited about from the show is I got this 20 franc
Yeah.
and a 10 franc. So this is the one from Switzerland.
That's what she said.
So so now I have where this 20 franc and a 10 franc. Let's see the other side of that thing. 20 franc and 10 franc. This is from 1916. Super cool. These 20 francs were restriked in order to be available in the American market. Something that happened that's pretty cool is that in America, when owning gold became illegal, you were allowed to own a very select list of collectible coins. And these in the 30s was on the list. So they restriked these all the way through to 47 with backdated in the 30s so that Americans could collect them. But because of that, the mintage is super high for those years. And if they were a restrike, there was an L because they were made at a different mint. They put the L on this side. They put an L on this side next to the B there, which is for burn, which is where they made these ones. They made them again in 45 and 47 with the true date. So that is an original that was made at the same time as the restrikes. I gotta have a water break. Water break.
Hydrate.
So I did get this 10 franc. Super excited about it. First time I ever had a 10 franc. Really cool coin. It's just under 1/10 of an ounce. So it almost fits my challenge, but not quite.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Let's see. I did get some capsules for these bad boys.
Are those the 21 ones?
Yes, these are 21s. These are the same size as a nickel. So they do fit in a nickel tube or in a 21 millimeter capsule. And then I'll put them in a $50 tube. Maybe I'll fill up 20 or 9 of these 20 francs, get 180 francs.
Do you want another one?
Yeah, I'll put the older one in there too. There you go. Y'all ready? Oh yeah,
That one was way more
that was a
fun.
good one. Look at how much better that looks.
That's pretty. You know who
The
else
wrapped
is
up
pretty?
rooster.
You.
It's protected.
You pretty.
It's put away.
You gotta wrap it up.
All right, real quick lesson on opening these flips. You guys see these staples? Yeah, that can ruin a coin.
Bro, what is that?
Those staples can very easily scratch up these coins. So when you open it, find where the corner is very slowly. You just want to take out those two. Oh, maybe a little bit more. But what you want is to pinch this edge of the coin so that it doesn't move. And you can get it all the way out of the way. Fold everything back. And then once you have the coin, let go of the staples so you're not pinching it on that side and pull it out. These can be very dangerous for coins, so be careful when you're extracting them.
PJ Second says tape one of those tiny MPM capsules to the back to make it a 10th.
Was it?
What?
There we go. MPM capsules? I'm not sure. I mean, I think these two together.
Oh.
Little Dos Pesos.
I don't know. Becky now says so much gold. Yes. And then oh my gosh, I'm dyslexia. Hold on.
Your dyslexia?
Pan
Pan
Am. How much over premium was the Swiss 10F?
10 franc.
10
let me see.
franc. I know for the French 10 franc, I usually see them like 20% premium, which
Oh my
steers me away
goodness.
from them.
That was
Lord
not the
Jesus.
case. No. Go. I have
Oh, what is that
everything.
paper?
I have a list of what I
then
paid for
Michelangelo
everything.
says, "Are you doing the 100 gold challenge from If You Know, You Know?"
So I'm not doing the 100 pieces of gold. I actually have my poucho here. In my poucho, I'm doing something a little bit different, like how Thousandaire Radio is doing his white cheddar. I'm doing what I'm calling aged cheddar. So these are all silver and gold that are at least 150 years old. All right, so there's exactly 150, just added it. Then here's this one. This is a sovereign. This one is from 1858. So I'm doing aged cheddar, 100 pieces of 150-year-old coins. I'm capping it at $50, the $50 size, because this is deceptively smaller than you think, guys. I mean, this is my hand. The whole thing fits within my hand.
But you got big hands.
Here, I'll do it with a standardized thing. Look at this graded coin. It's about the same size. This graded coin would not even fit in this pouch, right? So they're deceptively smaller than you think. So I'm not going to be doing like large crown size or dollars in here. There's no way I'm going to fit 100 pieces. Aged cheddar, yes, aged cheddar. I love it. I love the older coins. Now to answer your question about premiums. This is everything I paid, by the way. 10 franc. It was 462, right? So gold was $4,600, just under. So shoot, I mean, it was this much gold. Here it is. Just under 1/10 of an ounce. Could you math real quick?
Bro, here, you can have my calculator.
Oh, I just take it? Nice.
You can have it.
All right,
I'm
so
not
look,
reading comments, so.
spot was $4,596. If we multiply that by actual gold weight, this is spot $428.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? That might have been a pretty high premium. See, to me, it looked like, oh, it's just under 1/10 of an ounce, so I'll get it for 1/10 of an ounce price. Let's see. I guess we would take 428.80. We're gonna go. It'd be 459 divided by 428.80. 7% premium. 7% premium on this one. Which.
Don't show your face.
Oh, I'm not going to. Which is a little higher than I usually pay for circulated gold. But, I mean, it was the coin show. So, that's kind of how it goes sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But, yes, they are 90% gold. That was the standard. Is either 90% or 22 karat was the standard for circulating gold. 90% was a lot more frequent than 22 karat. and they added that copper so that it would be more durable for circulation, which means these, they don't really need capsules. I mean, these have been handled probably by tons of people before they even got to you. So, I mean, especially these ones, you can see there's even wear on it, right? You don't need to like super protect them the way that you do these. They're not gonna ding up, they're not gonna scratch, they're not gonna react the same way to you handling these coins.
John came back to us because he missed this.
What's
and he loves
up,
us.
John?
And he says, dude, I literally just started counting my pocket chains and I found a 1984 Confederation Helvetia tin.
Helvetia?
Helvetia, sure. And I have no idea where it's from, but everyone check your change. So cool. Bring that over.
Is
I wanna
it
see it.
Helvetia like this? Helvetia?
Look,
This
here.
is from Switzerland.
That word.
Yeah, Helvetia is from Switzerland.
They're
Super,
Yeah.
super cool coins. I found a couple in my pocket change as well.
John said,
Um,
yeah, that.
Those are very cool. I like those.
Michelangelo
usually-
said they're basically the same as our pre-33 gold, just slightly different weights. Oh, maybe he was talking about something else.
Yeah, the 90% gold. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
John,
So
that's rad.
10 francs. I mean, I'm sure there was like an exchange rate, right? So 10 francs is 0.0933, where I guess the next closest would be the $2.50. But this one is 0.1209 ounces of gold. So this one had a little bit more gold in it. There's probably some way to calculate the exact exchange rate, but I'm not going to do it right now.
No.
You could probably see this as a $2 coin effectively. It might be $2.25 of what that would be, making this 5 franc, the 20 franc. Where is it? These 20 francs would be somewhere around the lines of like a $4.50 coin. And that goes for there was like a set exchange rate for the sovereigns too. I didn't buy any sovereigns today, but you could see this is a sovereign right here. 1916 sovereign.
Very limited selection of gold.
They did. The gold they had, I was surprised. I expected there to be a lot more gold at the show. And they had a lot of gold, but it was all mostly like 1 ounce size. And I like having fractional. I like seeing a lot more coins, a lot more variety. But yeah, this 1916 sovereign, I think this has very, very close to the $5 gold coin. This is 0.24 ounces. I think 0.428 ounces. And this is 0.235 5 ounces. 0.235, 0.246, I think, 6 or 8. Very close to the same size. This would probably effectively be like a $4.80 coin if you were to compare it to pre-33. And I think that's a pretty cool way to compare. If you're very familiar with the weights on these, comparing them to world coins is a really good way to do it.
So we're gonna put it?
Let's see. So that's everything I picked up. I got most of them into capsules. Oh, that's why I got an extra one.
Why?
Still haven't decided about this Canadian. I'm probably going to put it in the
Let's
capsule.
vote.
There's 21 people on chat. Let's do a vote. 21's an odd number. We need 11 votes. Put it in the capsule or keep it in the plastic. 11 votes, you decide.
I want to cover this thing.
Nobody's voting.
Nobody voted. Leave it.
Leave it.
Okay. We got
Sully
one.
Sacker said leave it. Capsule it or leave it.
Did you get a knife for me to open these?
Do you need a knife?
Yeah, could you give
For
me a
what?
knife to open these ones? I don't
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
you
black.
did ask me that
I don't like that black.
I'll get a knife.
I wonder, does anyone know what fits in these when you take the black out?
Your mom?
No, there's no
Boom
way.
roasted.
No way she's fitting in this. Should I store my 4 9s with my 3 9s silver, or should I keep them separate? So the thing is that 3 9s and 4 9s, they're not gonna react with each other. Oh, I got this open now that my wife actually left to get a knife.
Huh? I got a knife. I stepped on a kitty.
They won't react to each other because they're both pure silver. So they shouldn't have any issue being stored together.
Okay, we got 2 votes for leave it, 2 votes for capsule.
Oh, goodness.
Capsule for anything not in tubes.
But
So
it's
the sticker says
but
it
it's
will
protected.
go from uncirculated to circulated once it touches your skin. A
Right,
solid point.
but there's also no premium difference. No one's gonna pay extra just because it's in the packaging.
You know,
At least I didn't pay extra just because it was in the packaging.
but it looks more legitimized if it's in said packaging. Where it's like, oh dang, that's still got OG
Was there-
packaging.
Another 22.
Yeah.
I think this is a 21.
I don't know.
Why did I get an extra 21?
Because you were rushed. We're all
Yeah.
stuck in limbo. Time to flip a coin. Keep it in the OG. Hi, Bob. Bob's on. Robert. That's a lot of letters. WOJCI. Kowski.
What was it? What are you talking about?
Bob.
Robert. Oh yeah. I got some emails from Bob. Hey Bob.
Oh, hey, Bob. Effed up 1GJ6 is getting tucked in.
Oh, all right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks for stopping by.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
What? I say that to everybody. Why can't I say it?
There we go.
The
These
girls
are
are telling
22
me.
millimeters.
Wojciechowski. Okay, got you.
Whoa, Jay.
Kowski.
Now I'm just envisioning a cow ski.
No, look at it. That's that's how he typed it out. Woj. And the cow scheme.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Now I've got look at these coins up against each other. 2012
Rub
gold
'em.
and silver. You say running?
I said rub them.
Oh, I thought you said running because it looks like this dragon's running. Look at that. He's running with his arms way behind him like he's Naruto running.
Naruto running.
Naruto running dragon. Look at that thing. Look at it.
I can't unsee that.
It even got his mouth open.
Let me
Like it's
see.
just. Ah!
That's the noise the dragon would make.
Yes. Because everything just got caught. Oh, man.
We have sound effects. Or am I your sound effects? I'm
Yeah.
not going to be invited back.
I think you might. Was that all of them?
That's all of them.
Guys, I was rushed.
I
I
don't
bought this. I
apologize
bought
at
the
all.
wrong capsules. That happens.
Happens when your wife was over it and hungry.
Yeah, that's really what it was. Everyone was hungry.
I'll take.
But that's okay. I've got more capsules now.
No, you know, I gotta.
Yeah. Oh darn! I gotta buy more gold.
I don't know. But like, how would the cow ski? Like on his back 2 legs?
Would it take?
Or
Would it be
like-
two skis or 4 skis?
I think it would be like standing up on its like hind legs skiing, and then like his
A cow?
front 2 would be like arms, and he'd go wee 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 all the way down the hill.
No, those are pigs.
I know.
Pigs go wee wee wee.
I know, but like that's what I envision.
All right, guys, we're just going on tangents here. Any specific questions?
I wonder Fire Guy capsules.
Yes, these are on Fire Guy. The airtight capsules. They're great.
There's not a fire.
So let's
Talking
see
about the website.
how many different countries are represented here. We've got Australia, more Australia. We've got
What is the premium
Canada.
you spent on gold, and what coin was it?
the highest premium.
Oh gosh, I'll have to do math. Mr. R209.
It might have been. Let's see.
He's doing math. Show him your form. Because I don't know
I have-
if Mr. R209
I've got this. I've
saw
got
it.
this. This is everything I bought. So let's see. The 10,000 Panda. I might have been that one. $510. $500 for the Nugget. And $500 for the 2025 Eagle. Yeah, so the $510 on the Panda is the most that I spent, the highest premium. I can't easy math with these quarter ounce dragons I got, but those might be a little higher. No, that would be, well, actually, maybe, yeah, because 500 spread across a quarter would be 1250. Do I own any Panda silver rounds? I own one silver Panda. It's actually graded.
He says, "Do you know of?"
Oh, do I know
Yes,
of
there's
them?
a whole
Yes.
series.
Yes. Let me see where my
Also,
Panda is.
Ryan, I'm not sure the rest. Lore Wheeler? What's up? I'm getting ready to trade silver for gold. Nothing big. How many ounces of silver should I trade to get a 10th ounce Eagle Gold?
So this is what you got to do. Find out what the premium is of your Eagle Gold. It should
Y'all need to
be
go out?
your Gold Eagle. It should be anywhere
Close
between
your
like 9 to 12%, right? So to make it easy, let's say you find one for 10% premium. Right now, gold is a 10th ounce of gold spot would be about $460. So $46 on top of that would be $506. So 10% premium. That's what you should expect to pay, at least, honestly. I think I just got one $500. So that's pretty close. If I was trading silver into that, then you have to look at how much is that person buying that silver from you. Typically, if right now silver's at $90, you would get maybe $1, $2 back a spot, maybe $4 back a spot, right? It depends on what that dealer is doing for you. Typically, if you're trading, they're gonna meet you in the middle both ways, a little bit, as much as they can, really, because you're trading products. You're trading something that they might not be able to sell as easy into something they're going to be able to sell very easy. So they might help you out there. But really, what you got to know is that that premium, let's say you're spending an extra 10% on the gold, then you're losing 1% or 2% on the silver. So you have to add those two premiums together. You get 12%, and that's how you should look at the gold to silver ratio. So if the gold to silver ratio right now is 50, you're going to pay that 12% premium within that gold to silver ratio. So 10% premium would be another half an ounce, so it'd be 5.5 ounces. Another 2% might be 5.7, right? So if you have 5 3/4, I'd say that's a good deal. That's a great deal for a 10th ounce Eagle.
Don't you also have videos about this?
I do have videos about this. Yeah, I most recently put out videos about trading the gold to silver ratio, about the theory behind it, and then also another one, the next one I did, an actual trade that I went into a shop and made an actual trade between, I think it was 45 ounces of silver, and I ended up with 2 20 francs and a sovereign. So in those cases, I sold high premium silver Eagles into low premium gold, and I got very close to the gold to silver ratio. But if you're selling low premium silver, like generics, into a high premium gold in like gold Eagles, you're going to be way farther away on that spread. So the example, selling generics, you're going to get something like $7 back a spot, right? Which is almost, that's close to 10% back. And then if you're going to be going into a high premium item like a 10th ounce gold Eagle, where it's 10 to 12%, you might be paying 20 to 25% on that gold to silver ratio, right? So it turns your 5 ounces of silver, 25% would be like another 1 1/4 ounces. So that turns into 6 1/4, maybe 6.5 ounces of silver. I know it seems like it's way less because we're talking in number of ounces, but that's, six and a half or 1.5 ounces of silver is $130 that you're paying in premium for that trade. So was that right? 130, yeah, 135
I
ounces
wasn't
dollars.
listening. I was reading this comment.
More
There's a few
comments.
comments, but the one pertaining to what you're talking about
Yeah.
is VB Fisher says, I traded 4 silver eagles today for a 10th ounce gold eagle, 10th ounce, sorry, Gold Eagle. I got 10 back of spot for the Eagles, but I paid spot for the gold. Weird, but it didn't come out much out
Wow.
of pocket, and I'm happy.
You traded 4?
4 silver Eagles. For
It
one
sounds like
10,000.
they might have messed up some math because they paid you way over spot, and probably they either paid you over spot or you paid way under spot for that gold. Right now, the gold to silver ratio is like right around 50. So you basically got,
For a 10th ounce? You got a 10th ounce.
yeah, for a 10th ounce,
Oh, okay.
the gold is, for a 10th ounce, it'd be 5-1, right? So you basically got 20% off.
Oh, that's a good bet.
You got 20% under spot, essentially. That's a really,
Pajama
that's a
Stacking
dang good
said,
deal.
I traded recently 22 troy ounces of silver for a 10-gram gold bar plus $40 cash back. Worked out to be a ratio of 66. I made a video too. Ooh, go check that video out.
Okay, yeah. We'll definitely have to check out that video.
BB Fisher says, I paid,
Paid cash for the difference.
difference.
Oh, okay, okay.
Where's that dealer at?
Where's that dealer at? Where you at?
Where you at? Put the address in the comments. Just kidding. Hold on. There was some other. Michelangelo said lately the American Gold Buffaloes are much higher than the American Gold Eagles.
That's always the case.
Yeah.
So gold buffaloes are 24 karat, gold eagles are 22 karat. You're always going to have a higher premium on 24 karat. But here's the kicker. Remember, the country matters, right? So if you're talking about this versus this, the eagles are 22 karat. And then these are 24 karat, but there's a preference for American. There's not a preference for Australian. American's going to sell easier at that coin shop.
Oh.
Scratching at the door.
Oh,
Okay.
dog scratching at the door. There's always going to be a preference for American at the coin shop, and there's not going to be a preference for Australian. So if you're buying these two, the Australian is going to be cheaper than the American. However, if they're both American products, I don't have a 1/10 ounce gold buffalo. They only made those 1 year, and they're incredibly expensive. I do, however, have 1/10 ounce mercury dime, 24 karat. Again, only made this 1 year. Might be making it again this year, but incredibly expensive. If we're talking about similar products, let me go ahead and take it out. I have a buffalo right here and an American Eagle. These premiums are going to be wildly different. Way more expensive for a buffalo. These are way more sought out for. Honestly, if you have one at your coin shop, you're probably not going to see it again. They rarely get sold to coin shops because of that spread difference. They usually get sold peer-to-peer or at a coin show or things like that, right? People want full retail for this stuff because of the high premium. So then there's the other example, 22 karat Krugerrand. This is also 22 karat 1 ounce coin, but this is a 22 karat here. There's always preference for American. So this is going to be no premium, where if you were to look at 22 karat versus 24 karat other country, there's going to be that preference for the 24 karat. So the way this would work really is the premium would go this way. Imagine these are 1 ounces, right? Krugerrand, then Australian, then American, and then imagine the buffalo here, right? So this would be the line of premium, lowest to highest. I hope that made sense with the idea behind 24 karat being the preference, meaning that there's a higher demand on those, so the premiums will be higher. Go ahead and read any comments that are associated with that.
Well, I had to leave, so I don't know what you were talking about, but
That's okay.
Eli said, I need more fractional gold. I may just buy more 10th ounce gold coins instead of trading GSR, maybe. Pajama Stacking says, such a cool gold dime. Mr. R209 says, have you gotten lucky with any 2025 libs?
No, I rarely see the Libertads. But man, some 2025 ones would be awesome.
What are the ones that just came in?
The what?
What were those ones that you just made a video about?
Oh, those were 1985. Yeah, I opened up a sealed roll of 1985, and actually now I use it to hold my my silver Libertads, the roll. Super cool video. Go ahead and check that out. My coin shop trusted me to take these home and open them up so they could sell them individually, possibly send some to get graded. you'd see this person, whoever signed it. Um, I don't know if this is the bank teller that signed it when they sold the roll, but
That's
this is
pretty cool.
from the Bank of Mexico. Opened it up. Actually, I still somewhere have the little plastic seal that was on the other side of this.
The trash bits.
Yeah, the trash bits. I got them somewhere. Want to keep those too.
Jamie Gonzalez said, I got that dime when I saw it on this channel, lol.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Solomon Stacker, did you want to go on about that?
Go.
Okay.
No.
Solomon Stacker said, with the mint prices, the best of the Mint and Liberty gold dime and companion silver medal are likely going to be $850 plus.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. Those are going to be so high premium, it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mr. R209 says, unless a 50 peso enters the picture, probably the only 22 karat with higher premium. No?
What?
I just read the words.
A 50 peso? No, 50 peso is 90% gold. Those 50 pesos are not 22 karat. They're 21 and a half or so. But those actually have lower premium than fractional stuff. Those have lower premium than American coins. Typically, those have lower premium than even just any modern bullion. I regularly see those going for spot or just a hair higher.
Solomon Stacker says, I try to steer clear of collectible / high premium gold. Most premium I have are a couple 1/10 or a 1/4 ounce BU and proof gold libs. He
Nice.
also
Yeah,
said,
the proof gold Libertad. Wow.
through the 2023 4th ounce lib was only 622, so not complaining. Back
622?
in 2023.
Whoa. Was it a quarter? You say quarter ounce?
quarter-
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
quarter
okay.
ounce.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good. I mean,
I'm
always
reading those
looking back a
fractions.
few years, like, it's gonna feel like it's such a bargain right now.
Yeah. Jamie said, yeah, but it's 1.2 ounces for the 50 peso.
Yes.
If it's the pre 1947, it will be more expensive than Centario. And then someone second says, bought them in February 2024. Oh, okay. So you bought them in 2024, February, but it was a 2023 quarter ounce.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the
So
50
like last
pesos.
year.
Honestly, all circulated gold is gonna be basically at spot unless you find one that's incredibly low mintage. The only thing that determines premium on these like old circulated stuff is condition and specific year. Honestly, they're all pretty much sold at spot or just over.
It says they come out, the libs come out at the end of the year.
Yes, they do. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the other thing.
that's weird.
Well, I mean, yeah, they keep them as low as possible, and the way they do that is they start minting them in like November. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So everyone's probably rushing to get the 2025s like right now from the banks.
Staggering in September.
September.
usually.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I just totally guessed with the November. I just remember it being so late in the year when I heard that they started minting them.
Be good Christmas gifts for everybody.
I mean, yeah, that'd be great.
Or New Year's Eve.
Do I have my book? I'm gonna
Which
check
one?
the dimensions of this, see if it fits in this capsule. You guys know the diameter of these $5 gold coins?
Which book do you need?
Someone was selling the 1 ounce 2025 Liberty. Whoa, over $10,000. Jeez.
Dang, that is
My red book is what I'm
insane.
talking about. My red book.
Oh, you're asking?
Yeah. Could you grab that for me?
Sure.
I don't want to break it out of this flip if
Break it out.
if it's not gonna fit. It looks like it's gonna be a perfect fit, but these things are deceptive.
I think next year we should go to the fun show. Everyone's been hyping that up.
Oh yeah, we should go. It's just in Florida.
Okay.
I'm sure.
It's not like we haven't done that drive before.
That's true.
Maybe you can have a booth and then just wear a mask or something.
Why do I wear a mask?
I don't know.
You know, guys, we were talking about this. I wonder what my viewers think I look like.
Yeah.
What do y'all think I look like?
Michael's
Michael's back. What's up? What's up?
Jamie says, I think I read they only minted 125 of those 2025 libs.
Oh man, that wouldn't surprise me
Oh,
that if
that's
someone's selling it for
insane.
$10,000.
Mr. R209 says a coin dealer with a ski mask. Yes. That's not sketchy.
I don't
at
know
all.
who would ever want to do a deal with a coin dealer with a ski mask. Oh, you know who's like seems super trustworthy? That coin dealer over there with a
With
ski
the
mask.
ski mask.
Yeah, that guy in the corner over there by himself.
Legit.
He seems legit.
He seems legit. Oh, tall? Okay, what's tall?
Think I look tall? Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
You know what my guess is?
a little higher than average.
You have a dragon tattoo on your hand.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
gonna
true.
guess that.
It's true, I do have one of those.
A few tattoos.
Yeah, it's mostly this
nerd
this
looking
sleeve.
dude
Nerd looking dude? Yeah, that's pretty
with
accurate.
the ski mask.
Yes. Can't forget
Joe
the ski
Dirt,
mask.
yes. Joe Dirt, bro.
I'd say I
yes.
probably do look a little bit like Joe Dirt.
Ew, no. 6'1". Okay, I mean, if he had like an online dating account, he would be 6'1".
I'd be 6'1". What's that? There's a song, 6'1" on Tinder.
6'1" on Tinder. I bet you are gold, yeah. Bench 2 plates like a boss.
I do,
Bro,
I
he
do.
does. I think you look like Steve Albini.
I don't know who
It's
that
a record
is.
producer. I need to look at this person.
Okay, I decided to open up this Indian head.
Let's see.
This is a really
Steve.
firm flip right there. All right, let's get a good look. I opened it up. It's officially raw. It's got a spot on it. What?
You're saying these comments and I can't say anything. Like, I can't make my own comments.
What do you mean?
Like, you're just making it super easy of saying inappropriate jokes. Okay, this is what they think you look like. This is Steve Homeskilly.
Okay.
Okay, but this wolf shirt, this is
See,
fine.
but I have a big beard, so I don't know what that guy would look
this is
like.
what this guy is looking like.
Maybe
But like,
it's possible.
hold on, where's this wolf shirt? Or is that a lemur?
That's a lemur.
That's a lemur.
No, it's a blown up. You may or may not be a little accurate there.
I'm not seeing it.
Ah, see, I knew it, guys. It didn't fit.
That's what she
Oh man, that's okay. It can
said. Bro,
can live
2
on my
plates
display.
Is only 135.
2 plates is not only 130. Oh well, I guess if you're talking about
You're talking about like kilograms though.
no. 2 plates refers to 2 plates on each side
On
of
each
the bar.
side,
It's
not just, like-
225.
Yeah.
That's what people mean by 2 plates.
Oh, he was in the band called Big Black. That's funny. Ryan said that he loved that coin.
Which one? This one here?
I don't know. We
Yeah,
were looking
this
at this
one-
other dude.
This
I didn't
we're
didn't
looking at some dude.
I didn't realize how dirty my screen was.
Oh yeah.
We just saw how you looked like in the foam reflection.
Oh no.
Oh
That was your
no!
fault.
I don't know how to work this thing. Well, shoot. Then you saw the handsomeness through the reflection.
A little bit of a face reveal. Oh
Let's
well.
see. I'm gonna go back.
You're gonna go back and see
Let's see.
how much face they saw.
That gives me anxiety a little bit.
I don't think it matters that much.
No.
All right, well, I'm going to look up the dimension of this 2.5. Oh, actually, I know what that is. That's 18 millimeters. I don't have the right size for that.
What is the price for that coin? Ryan wants to know.
This one here, this $5 Indian head. Let's see, what did I pay today? $5 Indian head is just shy of a 1/4 ounce.
Yeah, the includes design. That's
boom.
so cool.
Boom. I paid $1,141.25. Can't tell if that's a 25 or a 75. We'll call it a 25.
Yeah.
111.41. And what that really means, let's find out the premium. You got your calculator?
Well, yeah, I got my calculator. But
Get your calculator.
Triple
Get your calculator.
multitasking.
Oh, look, guys, it's like a boom. We're on there.
But it also has a reflection.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Gotta zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Try to hide it. Wait, here, get rid of that video.
Wait, they don't want to watch them watching?
They don't want to watch what they're watching.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was it? We're doing.
The reflection.
I'm trying really hard
your
now.
shirt, bro.
This was spot, right?
Okay.
So we multiply it by the amount of gold that's in the coin. Actually, let's figure that out first. So I know the $20 gold coin has this much ounces of
We
silver,
need like an
ounces of
old
gold.
calculator.
I know. I need one of those
Yeah.
then it won't reflect. Anyway, this is a $5, so it's a quarter of that. Well, bam, 2418, 2418, and we're just gonna actually multiply that by what was the gold, 596. Boom,
That's
that
a
was
cool shirt.
gold spot. Oh, thanks. It's
Don't actually show them.
okay.
Now you see my hand caressing his chest.
Let's see. This is what I paid. Boom, boom. I paid $30 over spot. So if I go 30 divided by this spot, I paid less than a 1% premium.
Bro, that's a deal.
Less than a 1% premium on this $5 gold. So that was a pretty good deal. But like I said, these circulated gold coins, the premium on them, they used to be there. It being swallowed up by the gold price, right? So all of these $5 and the quarter eagles, the half eagles and quarter eagles, they're all gonna be, especially the Indian heads, they're all gonna be pretty close to spot. There's really no key date. There is one in the quarter eagles. I think it's a 1911 Denver, or it's a 14 Denver. I just know that's one of the two Denvers. They didn't make very many, so that one does have a premium. But even then, it's not extreme. These Indian heads, as long as you can afford the gold that's in them, would be very easy set to put together.
Mr. R209 would like to know what that square gold is.
This square gold, this is an Australian coin. I guess I didn't really talk about it.
We talked about it like way earlier. Louder, get off the...
Oh, cats
Sorry,
are being
cats.
cats.
On the table.
This is, so you can see it's from Australia, and it's denominated, so it is a coin. There's the year 2016 there, 1/10 ounce, and there's Australia right there. Oh, Australia and America, that's weird. But yeah, Australia and America there. You can see the P made in the Perth Mint, and there's Queen Elizabeth. Super cool coin, just an odd size. It'd be interesting to see if it would fit in something like this. Guess it would. Then it would fit in my little tube. But I want it to fit in my tube.
Oh, your tubey doobie?
Looks reeded too. You know what? You know what? Let's find out.
Open it. Open it.
Boom.
Oh, you touched it.
Yep, that's reeded.
Yep.
Look at that cool
The game is
square
second new. What's
coin.
up?
There's some dust on it.
Yeah, it'll be a rattler, Jamie says. Yeah, that's...
Yeah. See, I would
can't do
need to
that.
find it where it would fit the diameter would fit the corners perfectly. So that'll just be a task for another day.
Oh, yeah. Another question was from Ryan. What's the weight on that 2.5?
The quarter eagle, the $2.50 coin. You talking about the actual gold weight? The actual gold weight?
F8 full SRT has some emojis. Like,
Okay.
That's what it is. Look.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right, let me get a calculator.
Calculator.
So the way I always figure out how much is in these, I base it off of the $20 gold coin.
Should I brighten it up? Is that what the issue is?
It might be that, yeah.
And then that's why.
That's why everyone's seeing reflection. So the $20 gold coin is 0.9675, right? And this is an eighth of that. So divide that by 8. And that's how you find the actual gold weight. It's just shy of an eighth of an ounce. 12.9, well, I guess 0.1209 ounces.
What's up?
So that's this quarter eagle. The actual gold weight. So it's 90% gold. So I guess you add 10% to that to find out the total weight, if that's what you're asking. One thing I like about the quarter eagles, the $2.50, is that they're actually the same exact diameter as a dime. So they fit in any dime tube or dime capsule. And actually, I do have dime capsules over here.
Oh,
Where are they? Oh, that's a perfect one.
good job, sister.
Boom. I don't know if I want...
It's not gonna fit in your tubie.
Yeah, it's not going to fit in my tube. But I do have these ones, too. I got these ones.
Your knife's right there.
I don't need a knife.
Oh.
I'm just that good.
Oh.
Really, Mommy?
Yeah, really. I can make sound effects. Jamie would like to know. I forgot. I'm Jamie G from Thousand Air live streams. I've seen you on there before, and I got my gold buff herd on.
Oh, nice. Get
Nice.
your buff herd Cohen. There we go. Look at how...
Sometimes it's
Damn,
really
that
hard
is-
for me to read these. I'm sorry, y'all.
So, like, this is the same exact diameter as a dime.
Says
Very
it.
close to the same thickness.
Okay, we can watch later.
Let's see. Dime right here. Boom. Dime capsule. Bam. All right. This one's not airtight, so it doesn't have that perfect sound. A little bit of a rattler because it's so thin, but I like it. Cool beans.
Jamie G. I like his little emojis. They're like, hi, and like
think-
waving.
One of these was made, it's a 19 millimeter. Oh, is that what I was trying to fit in earlier and then it didn't fit because I used the wrong one?
Mr. R209 said cool beans.
Cool beans. Beans that are slightly chilled.
Yep. Pajama Stacking says, love your sunflower bee gold, Jamie. Wait, what? I want to see this sunflower bee. Cool nuts.
Cool nuts. I don't think
That's what,
anyone likes
that's what Michelangelo just said.
cool nuts.
Cool nuts. I like that. Hold
I
on.
think this 10 front goes in this 19 millimeter one.
Oh, yeah, the 1 ounce
does,
gold
yes.
sunflower.
Oh, I want that so bad. I saw one
Yeah,
today.
you saw one
I
today?
saw one today.
You didn't even
Those are
show me.
it was graded MS70
Oh,
and it was like way too
Stupid.
way out of budget. Way out of budget.
bro, I remember you showing me that.
Oh, my wife is like obsessed with bees and sunflowers. So
Only
like
a little bit.
oh man. Oh man, those
Yeah.
are beautiful coins.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful coins.
Beautiful to look at.
Yes.
Not to buy.
Jamie got one.
That's awesome.
That is beautiful. Like,
Congratulations.
literally, I have a bracelet on, y'all.
What was the other one?
Where
Oh
am
yeah.
I?
Yep.
There's
there we
my
go.
sunflower, but my bee's over here because it's pollinating somewhere. Hold on, where is it? She's pollinating. See? But my sunflower's right here. Anywho, I love me some bees. Ultra high relief, yeah. The cheapest one on eBay is just under $5,900.
Yeah.
Bro, I believe that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay that much for an ounce of gold. But also, like I was saying,
It's pretty.
the more the modern it is, the higher the premium is gonna be. So I
Yeah.
feel like that, just like most other series, as time goes on, you'll be able to get it closer to spot. So I might just wait on that. There we go. That's why I got. See, I got it mixed up, guys. This
you
was
got
a
mixed
19
up?
millimeter. This is a 21 millimeter. And that's what I didn't mess up, guys. I did it right.
You did it.
I did it. Now I just need to figure out what goes in these empty ones. Like if I take this black out, what would fit in that?
Not your mom.
No, she would not fit.
Okay, VB Fisher.
Oh, this is way bigger than my $50 tube one.
Oh, weird. VB Fisher has a question. Is
VB
there
Fisher.
any gold? Is maybe what he's meant. Is there any gold other than the 1/200th you wish you didn't buy? That's a great question.
That I wish I didn't buy. Well, there is this. Whoop. Let me show it.
It's the grain. Oh, you didn't buy
No,
it,
I didn't
though.
buy the grain. If I bought this, I would also agree. This is 1/8 of a grain. There's just dumb premiums on this, but I got this for free. I got it on an auction or whatnot. I think it's actually like $1 worth of gold right now, which is crazy. 1/8 of a grain. I have these.
Let's see. No, you didn't.
I did.
He just spilled whatever he was just pulling out. Let me hold it.
Yeah, hold all that. It's all the way at the bottom of my little sack. I have these. Oh goodness.
Lord Jesus.
These right here. I kind of wish I didn't buy these
Those
because
are gonna come in handy.
I wish I had them all individual like this, like already broken apart. Because they're not already broken, I don't want to break them.
Yeah.
Right? It's like having a 25-gram bar, but I paid the premium of 25 1-gram bars.
Oh my god, I just punched you, sorry. We're just unplugging and dropping stuff.
Yeah. So, goodness. Okay, give me a second, guys.
We're just dropping everything. The kids are in here. We're just having a hot mess. PJ Stacker says, I'm just a sucker. I'm looking at the 14-karat gold replica coins on the American Mint site. Do not recommend, but they look cool.
Do not get 14-karat coins.
No.
So, anything that is not 24-karat or 22-karat that is a recognized series of coin will be treated most likely as jewelry when you go to sell it. Those will be melted with any other jewelry when you go to sell it at a coin shop. Unless you regularly trade peer-to-peer and that's something you know some of your friend will want to buy from you, then that's okay. But the thing is, coin shops are going to buy that at jewelry rate, which is usually like 85% to 80% of spot. So the spread on it is just going to be absolutely insane. Especially if you're looking at it on the US Mint website, they inflate their prices like crazy. You're going to pay a high premium for something that you're going to wait. Probably your grandkids are going to profit dollar-wise from it. And with inflation going the way it is, that's not a smart way to that's not a smart place to put your money. You don't want to buy jewelry in this market. It's absolutely insane. And a 14-karat coin, that's going to be
Yeah. It is $9.50. Not that you care, but just wanted to let you know.
They look cool.
Told you, man, I'm a sucker, but they're cool.
So you said they're 14-karat replica coins. I actually inherited these replica coins. But these ones, they say copy on it. They're actually gold-plated 3/9 fine silver. So these ones would be bought just as silver, not even any gold value to them at all. And I know saw receipts from the person I inherited them from. And even today, where silver price is now, I would not make a profit from when he bought these in 2008. I mean, they're cool to look at, but even this is a $10 coin. Here, I think I even have...
Put on screen, because you're not even on screen. Yeah.
I think I even have an Indian Head $5 one right here. Yeah, that's what I was showing you out at first. Indian Head $5. Or is this a $10? Where does it say it? $5 down here, right? That's this coin. It's not even close to an actual replica. It's not even the right size. So, I mean,
Pajama Stacker says, those are sweet, super not smart, but I dig them for cool knickknacks.
Yeah,
When
I
we
mean-
got the huge box of Inheritance, we were like, okay, these are cool. Wait a second.
yeah. And then look at this. This is the replica of the $20 coin, but look at how big it is. It's bigger than a silver eagle. So I mean, it's likely an ounce of silver, right? But they thought they were buying gold coins. They thought they were buying a restrike of a gold coin that was going to have the gold value, and that's
Scamming.
what they paid for.
Scamming, bro.
So, be smart with your money, guys. I'm never going to try to tell you what to buy or what not to buy. I'm just going to tell you how the industry reacts to certain things.
Yeah, PJ Stacker says, I think
Gold-plated
it's
copper.
gold-plated copper.
No, that it says on it 3/9 fine silver. On the rim here,
Did we test those? You should take them and get them tested.
I haven't tested them.
Huh?
I have not tested them.
Lavender, come on.
So it says on here, 3/9 fine silver, plated with, wow, you cannot read that. Plated with, I think it's 18 karat gold. Right, but I mean, it doesn't matter what it's plated in. It's silver.
Mm-hmm. Is that your stomach?
Yeah, my stomach's going.
Drink some more water.
Yeah, water.
Yeah, they're cool to look at, but they're also just not at the same time.
Yeah.
Not cool. That
I guess
dude.
if I bought those, I would also agree. I wish I would have not bought those.
I just feel bad that for older people, back in the day when those commercials would come on, or they would get the little postcard things of put your money here,
Yeah.
and then they got scammed. That's what happened.
Right.
Anywho,
I just
what else
realized
you got?
I just realized I got another Dos Peso. These ones are cool. This one was I think it was $235. Again, really close to spot. And these ones, I want to say they contain. Oh, I know exactly. They contain 1.5 grams of gold, and you can get these at spot. Compared to 1 gram gold, this is a way better buy, right? I mean, this you'll likely pay $200 for $150 worth of gold, at least at today's spot, and then this is, I mean, 1.5 of that. Shoot, quick math.
Is that my turn?
Yeah, what's 145 times 1.5?
Times 1.5. 217.50.
$217.50, and I paid $17 over spot. Right, so that's what's 17 divided by that 217.
More math.
Yeah, 17 divided by 1750 divided by 217.50. 8% over spot, versus if you were getting a 1 gram gold, you'd be paying something like 20% over spot. So if you're on a budget for gold, I truly believe these would be a great thing to stack. 7.7%. Yes,
Yep.
I think that's what
Thank you, Solomon.
Yeah.
Okay, John said, today I saw silver in the form of ammunition. Does this hurt the value of silver?
No, I've seen a lot of silver bullets. A lot of people like to stack them just because they're fun. If you like to stack bullets, even the brass type, what I would suggest is consider getting those plastic trays that your ammunition comes in. If you shoot 45s, the 1 ounces are 45 calibers. Go ahead and just keep that rack from your trip to the gun range, and you could put your 1 ounces in there. I believe they hold 50, right?
Depends on the box.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you could put a whole canister of 50 silver bullets
That would be rad.
in your safe, just like how, with your other bullets, and it might be a way to protect yourself from getting robbed. I mean, if someone breaks into your safe, they're a lot less likely to take bullets, then they would take tubes
Honestly,
of silver.
that's actually pretty smart.
It is pretty smart. I
If
might
you're
start
robbing
getting some.
somebody, take the bullets.
I mean, shoot, yeah.
That's actually pretty smart. I didn't think about it. Okay, anyways.
I guess I'm never in the mindset of a thief like that.
That's true too.
Shoot, I mean, if you're robbing someone and they got guns, take the guns. I mean,
you're probably not gonna last that long.
yeah.
Um.
Anyway, so I got this. This is my
Oh,
second
yeah.
Dos Pesos.
We have lots of questions.
And we got lots of questions.
Mr. R209 says, "Have you got a 50 peso? And if so, what
Oh,
year did
man.
you get?"
I don't have a 50 peso, and
He loves the 90% peso.
So okay, this is the thing. The 50 peso, guys, it's 1.2 ounces of gold. Right now, gold. Let's say when it broke 4,000, that was a $5,000 coin. Right now, it's almost a $6,000 coin. So the thing is, at coin shops or when you sell it retail, you're going to eventually get a cap at $10,000. Any item, a single item that is more than $10,000 cannot be purchased from a coin shop without filing a 1099-B form. Right, that's an IRS form where they're going to ask you questions about where you got this $10,000 cash. That is not gold and silver specific. That is any purchase in the United States anywhere. You buy a car for more than $10,000 cash, you're going to fill one out. You put a down payment on your home. If it's more than $10,000, you're going to fill one out. And they will contact you about where you got that cash if you paid for it in cash.
None of your business.
Well, they think it is.
Well.
So the thing is, if gold was to double or even really grow like by 80% in the next 5 years, you're going to lose all of the premium in that coin because the coin shop will not be able to sell it to even the people that have the deep pockets that will want that. They're not going to want to fill out that form. So a coin shop is not going to be able to buy it at the premium that you bought it at, even if you're buying it at spot or a few percent over spot. That coin is going to contain so much gold, it's going to be over the $10,000 mark. They're going to pay you significantly under because their only outlet for that is going to be wholesale. Right? And when a shop has to take something to wholesale, they lose half their profit already. And then if gold is in a bull run, they're stressed about what gold's going to do by the end of the day, how much they're going to lose. Right? So the fact is that those large coins, I even see this becoming a problem with 1 ounce gold, right? As soon as 1 ounce gold hits 5,000, or even now I think some gold is selling for up to $5,000 a coin. That means in a coin shop, you're barely going to be able to get 2 of them. That's going to be a huge problem for people that are spending $10,000 in a coin shop. They're going to be buying an ounce of gold and some fractional. Fractional is the future of where gold's going to be. And that's why I prefer stacking this stuff. I do have some 1 ounce coins, but I mean, that was because I truly believe in the Krugerrand. I mean, it was the first ever bullion coin. So got to have one of those. And then, of course, I live in America, so I got to have a buffalo and an eagle. And I think that's where I'm going to stop my 1 ounce collection. I may get a Canadian maple because of the history, the 3 9s versus 4 9s. I might do that. But I'd rather have fractional. So I love the centavos, or the centenarios. I love the coin. Beautiful coin, gorgeous design, love the size. The thing is, it's just not going to be practical when it comes to an investment in the next 5 to 10 years. And I don't want to buy it with a date of I'm going to sell it before it's $10,000. Like I feel like I'm going to be losing on that investment at some point. Mm-hmm. So I don't think I'm going to buy one, but oh man, they're such a beautiful coin. I do like, let's see, I have this 5 centavos, 5 pesos. I keep saying centavos. 5 pesos right here. This is like the 10th ounce version, right? So the other one, the Centenario is 1.206. This is 0.1206. And actually where this one was 0.1209, 0.1206. So if you cut the denomination in half, so this is 5, this is 2.5. They're almost the exact same size coin. And that actually continues with the dos pesos, and the $1 coins.
Julie, don't
They're
even
almost the
start.
exact same size coin.
Julie's trying to
Um,
get SWAT.
So I hope that answers your question about centavos. I mean, really, your question is, do I have one? And the answer is no. But
Then you just
that's
went on to live
my
in a
that's
van.
my reasoning behind why I
Don't.
don't and why I probably won't ever have one.
Jamie G would like to know where are you at on your gold journey? I started on accounting of mine when I saw your videos on documenting your stack. Thanks for planting that seed in my head.
Where am I in my gold journey? I guess that would be. Are you asking how many ounces I have? Because as of today, I have no idea. I'd have to add it all up.
You have to do another
I have to do another video
because
of where I am now.
Yeah, 'cause
So
after today.
before the original video I did about 2 months ago, I had
Yeah.
6. I guess that was maybe a month ago. 6
Mhm.
ounces. I just now traded, I think, 105 ounces of silver into gold. Here, I got about 2 ounces today.
So what you're saying is another video.
It's gonna be another video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie.
It's gonna have to be
you're
another
planting
video.
a seed. He's got to have another video.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michelangelo says I've got a whole silver bullet collections in all sizes. Though that's awesome.
Yeah.
Solomon Stacker says I went full franc once. Gold went over $3,000.
Full franc.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Full franc. Jamie says, yeah, me too. I got a few of the Gold Mint 1 ounce Liberty series and now franc. Solomon wants a 1978 Krugerrand though, because it's his born year. Yes.
1970. Oh, I think that's what I have.
What's that?
1978. Look at
It
that.
sure is.
How much you want it?
Yeah, how much do you want for it? You can put it on your shop, right? We can set that up?
I guess I can't. Well, who was it that said that?
Solomon Stacker said that.
I think it's Solomon.
Oh, Solomon?
Solomon?
I'm so sorry.
I mean, you're reading. I remember reading Solomon
He said
before.
he'll trade for some stuff.
Trade for. Okay. Hey.
Okay, email us.
Yeah. So my email is josephsreserves@gmail.com. Anyone feel free to email me. It's frack.
Frack.
Are you saying these coins? These
It's pronounced frack.
This is a 10 frack.
We're over here saying franc. Like
Kronk
like
from
Kronk.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, fractional. My bad.
Oh, full frack. Got it.
Full frack.
Got it. You went full frack. Now I understand.
I'm not that well versed as Joseph
I think,
is, so that's my bad.
I think it's more of a reading issue.
That is true. It's more of the reading comprehension. Full frontal. Yes,
Oh, gosh.
We can. Never mind. This is a PG
I'm
channel.
gonna try to keep it PG.
Try to keep it PG, but it's hard sometimes. Okay, Pajama Stacker said, I'm into bars personally. I've been liking the 5 and 10 gram size. I want to get one of those 3D holders for the 1 gram Valcambi bars.
The what holders? Say that again.
The 3D, like 3D printed holders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can
I
like
think,
get all the different sizes.
Yeah, where it's like it holds these ones.
Yeah.
And it like has all the slots. Yeah, and then the other one is I know there's like cases like the size of this, and they actually fit the actual bar like in it.
Oh, that's satisfying.
Those are cool. I like those ones, but also if it's out of the assay, it's almost treated like it lost its premium. So I don't know about that.
Tanjoy 0205 says, hi Joseph, viewer from Singapore.
What's up?
That's awesome.
Singapore, nice.
Will you ever do a video on the story behind your stacking? How your wife feels about it? I feel like it would make a great video. Solid.
Yeah, that would be a good video.
Yeah.
I mean, I can talk a little bit about it right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
If
well,
he's still here.
yeah, so I guess this is eventually going to go up and people can watch it.
Yeah.
But story about my stacking. So we actually we went through a really hard time in our life. We were homeless multiple times. And what we found is our base habit was that we wanted to save money, but it was too easy to take cash from a savings account to our regular account and buy burgers with it or buy whatever, go watch a movie, just spend it right from our savings account. Um, Eventually, I met someone. I worked at a gym, and this old vet. I'm also a veteran, but an old vet from like a Vietnam vet would always come in, and he'd wear all these gold chains.
He was dripping.
Dude, he had like 7 to 8 gold chains on at a time.
Like,
it was even
fat.
nowadays. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? But
Working out, y'all.
yeah, at the gym.
At the gym. He was blinging.
But this guy, I eventually stopped him and was like, why do you got this gold? Like, what's going on? And this is like, I was barely making it by. Like, I was working at a gym, guys. Like, it was rough. And he told me like, oh, this used to be real money. Like, the old is what is money. And he had the idea, he just had the wrong investment style. He was investing into jewelry instead of investing into, coins. So then I started going onto YouTube, learning all about it, learning about this used to be money. This is how I should be saving. It would be, just blinging, really. So when I started learning about it, I eventually was like, you know what, guys, or to my wife, I really think we should start saving in this way. At the same time, I was like transitioning into a new job and got a huge raise to do so. And I basically took everything that I was gaining in that raise and started putting it directly into silver. Silver was what I could afford with that at the time, so that's what I started getting.
It was
I
also
think,
like $24 an ounce.
Yeah, it was $24.85 when I first bought silver. I still have every coin for my original purchase. I got she was 16
Why was
ounces.
the door just open?
I remember I got 4 American Eagles, I got 4 Canadian Maples, and then 8 ounces of generic, and those were all Sunshine Mint. I loved Sunshine Mint. Even today, I still love Sunshine Mint. But those specifically, that was my first purchase, and I was trying to do $1,000 every paycheck. And this is why I talk so much about making sure that you create a budget that works for you with your paychecks. $1,000 was way too much.
Yeah.
I remember there was a point where it was every paycheck I was taking out $1,000, and then we were like a month and a half behind on bills, and I ended up having to sell a lot of the stuff that I just bought in order to make the bills, right? And that's why so much of my content is making sure that you build up your like, I'm gonna start calling it surface stack. Someone mentioned that in the comments, a surface stack. Like, people have deep stacks so they're never gonna sell. You should have a surface stack that is gonna be very easy to sell, right? So in the beginning, I want to say,
got too excited too
Yeah.
quick, and then we didn't
well,
realize.
the thing is, the question was how my wife felt about it.
Oh yeah,
In the beginning, it was a problem.
It was a
It was
problem.
a huge problem because
yeah.
it made it a lot harder for us. But eventually, we figured out how much we could actually afford, and that's when I leaned heavily into the 20% rule. At the same time, we were just then finding Christ. We just found this church that we absolutely love. We're now huge followers of Christ. Don't want to make it this a huge religious topic, but the 20% rule is something biblical that I was called to do, and I leaned hard into that. Give 10% to the church or giving in some way that I can, and then 20% goes to savings, and that's from Genesis. That's where, if you didn't know, Joseph's actually an alias I use, but that's where the character Joseph is from Genesis. So, he stored 20% of the grains of Egypt. So I'm storing 20% of my harvest, my income, into precious metals. And as soon as I started leaning hard onto that, guys, like, everything about our finances changed.
Yeah.
It was what we could actually afford. It was the savings we could actually put aside, and we were still able to make the bills. I mean, yes, it was tough because it was 20% of my income that was not going towards extra,
Going out to
entertainment,
eat.
going out, extra coffees, extra, just the stuff that everyone buys.
That you don't need.
Right, all that stuff that you don't need to be buying, that was that 20%. So it cut out a lot of excess joy, I guess.
But it wasn't like also we weren't joyless though in life.
Right. I feel like that joy comes from a deeper understanding of how life is supposed to be lived.
Yeah.
Um, Rather than all the extra going out, all the movies, all the I keep saying movies, but we rarely ever
We
went to the
honestly, we
movies.
don't even own a TV.
Yeah, we don't own a TV. We
We've
haven't
been
owned
together
a.
for 10 years and we've never owned a TV.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you're saying movies.
I don't know.
Because we maybe go like once a year. But yeah, it was definitely just the transition was going from, you know, having the income, a little income, to then having a huge jump of like, okay, let's put all of our money in there. We're like, wait a second, that wasn't a good idea. To then actually sitting down and having the conversation. And I just didn't understand it in the beginning. So I didn't see the vision like he did. And so then once I saw it, I'm like, oh, keep throwing as much as we can to it, but without not hurting, you know, going grocery shopping or gas or, you know, going and getting ice cream here and there.
Right. So we created a base budget for ourselves.
Yeah.
And then pretty much was able to lean heavily into that 20%. And honestly, at this point, I feel like we could cut back a little bit more and go more than 20%, but I'm just going to keep doing 20. And
Yeah.
you know, it's worked at this point for so long that I mean, it's been what, almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
In March it's going to be 3 years since I started stacking. And I mean, you can see the progress that I've made. I mean, it's pretty outstanding.
Yeah. To going from we were homeless living in our car for an X period of time, literally 3 years ago, to now having what you guys see in front of us. Like we were just talking about that today when we were at the
Right.
show, and I was like, never, I mean, not never, but in so long, all the trials and tribulations that we had, seeing today what the work we've put into and the success behind it is, it's almost
210
today.
Stagger says it's almost today again. What time is it?
It's
10
It's
o'clock.
10:15.
We're at Texas
but
time, so it's not
we're
quite
almost
almost
there.
today again.
We also got church in the morning, and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna go pick up chickens. But anyways, but it's so cool to see just what is currently in front of us, because y'all, it was struggles, but God got us here. So, and it's today. So I guess to answer your question, Tanjoy, at first I didn't see it, but now I see it, and I tell Joseph every day, thank you so much for doing what you did, and you didn't listen to me, and you just full send.
It was
So
almost like
thank you.
no, we're doing this.
So
So for
sometimes he tells me what to
any
do.
of you, yes, we're buying 20 chickens and we're doing it with silver.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm so juiced.
We're gonna bring. It's probably gonna be like an ounce to a little bit over.
Yeah, because
and,
we might get more. They also have pigs and some other stuff. So I
Yeah.
don't know. We're gonna bring our little.
It was honestly
house
someone on Facebook Market. They're selling laying hens for $5 a piece. We
Yeah.
had to jump on it. We have a few acres here, and we want to start a little bit of an egg farm. I say a little bit, but I'm planning on having somewhere like 1,000 to 2,000 chickens.
Y'all think this man is a nerd in precious metals?
Oh, man.
You have no idea.
I'm even
It's-
considering making another YouTube about these chickens, guys. It's a whole other passion of mine.
Yeah.
But let's see. You should have a It's Today and a thon every Friday night. So I'm planning on doing a weekly live for my members. Weekly live for members only on Saturdays. Saturdays are going to be the best night that I can. And I think
Chicken is great fried, especially in tallow. Bro, fried chicken in tallow.
I think I like the idea of doing a
Members only live. Is that what you were saying?
well, yeah, I was saying I'm planning on doing that, but in addition, doing a live for just regular
peeps.
viewers.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to make my memberships have as much value to them as possible, and that's where like I'm trying to lean into some members only stuff. I can't believe that there's right now I have 2 members, and to those 2 members, shout out. You're awesome.
Dude, OGs.
I can't even believe that what I'm saying is valuable enough to people that they're willing to pay money to get perks and stuff on my channel.
But
So
you
if
do
you
bring a
are,
lot of value.
if you, that's true.
That is true.
If you are one of those people, yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, Britt? Britt and
Oh,
Wee.
Britt.
Well, the reason why you started this YouTube channel was because of
Right.
me.
So
you're
that's the
welcome.
thing is, so I always got so excited about
Everything.
right. I get really excited and like dive deep into all my stuff that I'm learning about, and I dove heavy into this, especially because it was working out so well. And I'd get excited and be telling her about all this stuff, and as you can clearly see, I can talk for hours about this stuff. So she would just be like, I'm done listening," and eventually I started making these videos really just so she could watch them. It'd be like
Which
a
I
10-minute
did.
video and she would watch them. And
Yeah.
then the amazing thing is she would have questions for me that day. So we'd have a whole conversation about the video that I made.
Yeah.
And then eventually she'd get to her cap and be like, "I'm done talking. Why are you still talking about this?" And then I would just continue the conversation in the next video.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm shaking this tripod.
You're just getting excited
Um,
moving around.
Right. So that's really where this channel started.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really just me as a way that I could dump all this information that I was absorbing. And I view it as really the same way now.
It was my inability to
Um,
listen to your knowledge to then I actually would listen
Yeah.
to it.
You know, I'm really liking this. It's almost like a podcast style.
Yeah.
You and me talking about it.
That's cute.
But
Okay, well,
Yeah.
there is lots of questions,
questions.
because we just started ranting.
yeah.
Okay, Johnny said, "Good morning from Cape Town in sunny South Africa. I love that you have Cougarans in your stack. It's the most popular bullion coin." I almost said like the chicken bouillon.
Bullion.
Anyways, coin around here for obvious reasons, as it's our coin.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Tan Joy says, "Oh, cool. My dad served with the Americans during 2000s United Nations, Sudan, and East Timor. I am new at this. Just hit 10 ounces of silver and 14 grams of gold, which is 2 sovereigns.
Nice.
Are you Southern? Blessing you." We're Southern at
Southern.
heart,
Yeah.
but
So
we weren't born
not originally born in the South, but we moved to different portions of the South and fell in love with every part of it.
here. Yeah,
So when once I left the military and it was up to us where we get to live,
freedom.
gotta go Texas.
Gotta go Texas.
Gotta go
freedom.
Texas. So
And
a lot of times I tell people I moved to California for the military, but as soon as I was done, I moved to Texas for the freedom.
Yep. Fun fact, Tanjoy said all male citizens have to serve in the military like Roman times. Oh, that's interesting.
That would be interesting.
When
The
you're
thing
in the
is-
military, so many people, we had this conversation all the time about like the draft.
Yeah.
That's, you know what? That's a whole nother time. Never mind.
That-
We're not even going to go into that. Whoa, J. Kowski said eBay seller, this person has 3D, okay,
Oh, in response to those 3D printed
capsules, inserts for the gold Valcambi grams. That's
Yes.
cool. Okay.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Johnny Lima says, "That's so beautiful, sight to behold, so shiny. Scrooge McDuck over here. Hee hee hee. Keep up the good work."
Nice.
210 Stack says, "It's almost today again." Let's go. It is almost today again. And Michael Angelo says, "You're buying 20 chickens?" Say what?
Oh yeah, we
Because
responded to
last
that.
year, an ounce of silver would have only brought you 6 hens.
Ah,
True.
so now we're getting
See, and also
somewhere.
John said that you should start doing It's Today Again coffee.
It's
Okay.
today again coffee.
Okay, so he used to.
Yeah, my
make coffee.
originally my morning shows, when I started doing them daily, I think it was in like April.
That was when we were living in our rental house, though.
Yes, it was in the house that we lived in before. I was in a different schedule, but what I would do was I did coins and coffee shows. So I literally would make my coffee, I'd set it on the screen, and I'd pour it from my little mini pot.
Yeah.
And you know, you listen to the cup fill up and stuff, and it was a cool thing, but it was a little bit more effort than I wanted to, like focused on the coffee and not as much on the coins. And then the way that I'm sure you guys have noticed, the way that I make my videos is I do all the video first, and then I do an audio recording over the video. And it's sometimes hard to line up stuff like that. So I'd have to be focusing on, I got to say another sentence, but not too long, so the video lines up with the pouring of the coffee, or like I got to speed up this section and slow this down. It was a lot more work on trying to make the coffee work. So
And we also have been trying to cut out the caffeine part.
that is also true.
And we've also realized that making a pot of coffee the first thing you do when you wake up, and that's becoming a ritual that we don't really want to continue.
Yeah.
We want to do different rituals in the morning. So that was also a thing with the coffee.
Yeah.
And then he would grind the coffee at 3 a.m. because that's what time
Yeah.
he gets up to make
So
his videos.
I make my videos before everyone else is up so that it's quiet enough for me to record. So I wake up at 3:30 to make my videos. And I'll probably still be doing that tomorrow, even though it's already almost 10:30.
Yeah.
I don't sleep much, but that's a whole nother topic. It's why I like the coffee.
Yeah.
But, we also used to do whole bean coffee. So I'd be grinding the coffee and then putting it on at 3:30 in the morning to have my coffee. So I just stopped having coffee that early.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a whole other reason why I didn't do coffee. It's today again coffee. But I think what he meant was
something else.
Was it's today again branded coffee for sale on a shop. Is that what you meant? Like that sounds like a good idea.
John, catch me outside because we go to church with a guy that roasts his own
Yeah,
coffee beans.
he roasts his own coffee beans. We would definitely be able to do that. And pineapple grenade, what's going on here?
What's good? You just showed up. Welcome to the party.
I just went to a coin show today, and I'm showing off pretty much what I got. This is my little show and tell.
Robert,
yeah, let's continue.
J. Kowski.
Yes.
I have to look at it and then how he said it. Okay. You need to get on Fish's small channel show or with Blue Collar in Vegas.
So yeah, those are awesome channels. The thing is, I'm not sure when their show is. I've talked to them a little bit, not like physically talked like this, but I have been on their lives before and been in their chat. The thing is, I have to be at my desk when they're on, and I typically don't get home until about 7 p.m., and that's family time. Even now, technically, it's family time. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing is, I know, like, for example, Thousand Air Radio does his live on Wednesdays. I'm at my church on Wednesday nights. I help out with a youth program there, and I leave there at like 9 p.m. Texas time, and he's already been on for 2 hours. By the time I get home, it's almost 10 p.m., and I could be jumping on at that point, which is, there was one live I was able to do that.
Well, that's because you didn't have youth that day.
I happened to not be going to the church that day. So it's just working it with my schedule. If there's ever a live I could go on, I would absolutely love to, if it makes sense with my schedule and my family. But my family always comes first, so even before this YouTube.
Yep.
So that's really my mindset when it comes to that. I would love to make it a normal schedule to be on here talking to you guys as much as possible. But
yes, you would.
But I would do it. Mm-hmm. But family comes first, so that's it.
One more question. What is the coolest thing to do in Texas?
There's just too much Texas to answer that question. I've also only been in Texas for about 3 years. So I'll tell you the coolest thing I've done in Texas that I think is cool. It would be visiting the Alamo.
Oh yeah,
I'm super into the history of it all, and just learn. So I think what's missing from the taught subjects of history is the why, and going to the Alamo and being in that history-rich environment and thinking like, okay, there was some sort of political stance these people were making in the Alamo of fighting for this space, even though they knew they were going to die. They still did it. And like wondering why that was. I was like so deep into all the history of it when I was there, and it was just really cool.
And like we just like skimmed the surface of the Alamo. We were with my parents and they were over it the moment we got there, but I still love them. But like you had done a history lesson because we homeschool, and you full on were like, I'm gonna do this whole laid out thing, curriculum and the whole nine. Imagine that. He just straight up nerded out.
Oh yeah, I nerded out about everything.
And it was gonna be probably like a 7-hour tour, but it was fine because I was down. But we never went into the Alamo because Solomon says that there's a basement. Didn't know that because we didn't go inside. We were just like, there was a long line that was like a 3-hour wait, and we weren't down for that. So then we were just like looking at all the signs and walking around, and it was awesome. We were actually just talking about the other day that we wanted to go back.
Yeah, my
For-
birthday is coming up, so we might go back over there.
Yeah.
Which,
and-
if we do, I might pause some videos, or I might have to pre-record some.
Jamie
I just
G,
realized this fits in this dime tube. Yes.
Jamie
A dime.
G is actually from Texas, and she's in Washington State. Oh, yeah. Which part? We used to live in Washington.
We used to live in Washington.
Paulsbo.
Yeah, Paulsbo.
Paulsbo,
is
Washington.
beautiful.
Listen, if you're ever in Paulsbo and you go down to that bakery and you get a
Oh my gosh, what was
that?
it?
A po' boy?
The Maple Boy.
Maple Boy. Oh.
Oh man.
Bro,
guys, if you like maple bars and you're ever in Washington, I guess it's only
Paulsbo. It's only
Paulsbo.
Paulsbo. It's a Norwegian settlement where
Oh man.
they legit have Viking festivals and stuff. Oh, I would drive back.
Dude, I would drive
to
there.
go get a Maple Boy.
The
We
Maple
talk about
Boys.
that all the
They're
time.
imagine like a gingerbread man, but it's maple bar donuts.
It's like
Oh my gosh.
It's like 2.5 maple bars in one.
Linwood. You love Paulsbo. Oh my gosh,
Oh!
Paulsbo. You're in Paulsbo?
You're in Paulsbo? Bro,
Dude,
stop.
Bob, no way.
Stop.
Bob,
Hold on.
go eat a Maple Boy for me,
Please,
man.
and email me a picture and a video. I'm going to live through you. We're driving there. That's what we're going to do.
We might go meet Bob.
Dude. Linwood. Oh, I don't know where that's at.
I'm not sure exactly where Linwood
went
is.
from, Paulsbo to Bainbridge Island.
We
and
took the
then
ferry over
took
to
the
Seattle.
Anyways.
And then I was stationed in
Bremerton.
Bremerton, that's right. I was stationed in Bremerton, so I made that drive
Pineapple
every
Grenade
morning.
is in Auburn, Washington. Oh, we got a lot of Washington people.
Okay, Washington, what's
Okay.
up? Represent.
Yeah.
I guess it's later now than when we started, so the East Coast is up on
they're
here.
at like 8 o'clock, right? 8:30 right
Oh,
now.
Washington, guys! I'm so sorry about the new tax on precious metals.
What?
I feel for you. Washington just passed a tax on precious metals.
Bro.
Like this year, they started taxing them.
Oh, in Everett. Okay, nice. I know where that's at.
So anyone that's in Washington, tell me, are you close enough to a border that it actually makes more sense to drive to another state,
No, because they're in Paulsbo.
or is it too much in gas to like actually drive out?
Rest in peace, Sky King. The tax is killing us, bro.
Oh man, I just remember that when you're talking about Washington.
Yeah.
We might not drive to Washington then, because
No,
I wanna
I want a
like
Maple Boy.
buy. You
I
want
want a Maple Boy.
We'll go there, get a Maple Boy, and get out.
Yeah. And go to Bainbridge Island because we like that park.
Oh,
that
Bainbridge
had,
Island.
Like the ponds.
When we lived in Washington, I was training for a marathon, and Bainbridge Island. There's a park in Bainbridge Island that has like a 10-mile loop or something like that.
That's no.
Oh, was it
was
5
like
mile
a
loop?
mile, I think.
No, because I remember running that thing like 3 times, and I was like half marathon.
Oh, I don't know.
It might have been like a 3-mile loop.
That was so long ago. I don't remember.
I don't remember. There was a beautiful park over there
It had
with like.
multiple ponds.
Oh yeah.
They shut it down for
Bainbridge
COVID, but then
is
we still
gorgeous.
broke in. But then like
We're not talking about that.
we're not talking about that.
We're not
Okay,
talking
distractions. Okay, there was another question.
Okay.
Oh, what's the coolest thing in Texas? Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
I think that's what I was answering.
Yeah, we're talking
when,
about the
when I
Alamo.
talk about the Alamo. There's also like
I love the people.
lots of like lakes, and the coolest thing
I
in
think
Texas.
the coolest thing is the people.
The people for sure.
The hospitality.
I
the
compare
love.
it. I spent a lot of time of my life in California. Compare it a lot to the people in Texas versus the people in California.
Yeah.
I'd say in California, like 1 out of 10 people are willing to like help you on the side of the road, or like
If that.
if you ask for help, like 1 out of 10 people will actually stop and give you the time of day. And it's the opposite ratio here in Texas. Like
It's like 9 out
like
of
9
10.
out of 10, you cannot be on the side of the road without someone stopping. Even if
Yeah.
you're like under your car working, someone's gonna stop and be like, "Hey, you need help?" And,
Yeah.
and like actually be able to help you.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the coolest thing in Texas. Like people always say like, "Oh, things are bigger in Texas," and like Texas is, you get Southern hospitality and all like everything that comes along with Texas. But I really think that it's the people that make it. I mean,
Mhm.
it's so difficult to find people like that, just genuine people wanting to look out for each other, in most other areas of the world.
Yeah. And we've been to a lot of states. We've lived
We
in
have, yeah.
a lot of places.
And the military sent us all over the place, so it's been.
Johnny Lima said, which piece is your favorite versus which one do you have the most sentimental attachment to? My favorite is between the maples / Perth mint, as it's the prettiest. Emotionally, my favorite is my first silver coin.
Mm. I wouldn't say that my first silver coin is my emotionally my favorite. Um, let's see. I love dragons, so I love these 5 ounce dragon coins. Um, but another one I really like, maybe it's just the 5 ounce size.
The
I have
chunks.
these 5 ounce Scottsdale buttons. Oh man, I'm trying to move them over
Oh
here and
my.
they're falling all over the place.
They can't even see you.
Yeah, I'm
So
trying to put
that's
them over
okay.
here. These 5 ounce Scottsdale buttons. I have 4 of them now, and I probably would never sell these. I really want to find a capsule that will hold 20 of these.
You can just get it 3D printed.
I could probably 3D print it, but I want to like see them. I want to see them.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I know is that these capsules or these buttons
Mm-hmm.
are the same. They're the same size diameter as these like black ring capsules.
It's too thick.
So if something can hold 20 of these black ring capsules, it'll hold these,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
So maybe on Fire Guy has something like that. I'll probably look into it. I just haven't yet. These are one of my favorite silvers. I like that I can touch them and not worry about how they look just because they're generic. I know Scottsdale has premium. I get that, but generic always goes for generic rate. At coin shops, if it's not on the list of coins, it's going to go for a generic rate. So be aware of that when you're buying premium stuff, especially premium
Can I get that
generics.
trash?
Yeah, here, take this trash. I think I now effectively got everything out of the packaging that I just
Amy
bought
G
it in.
says, "Oh, don't you have those monument medals like rectangle bars?" Oh yeah,
Yes,
he
yeah.
does somewhere.
I do have these are pretty cool too. Your
And
legs
it's
on.
probably some of the ones that your wife got you. They're probably sentimental and probably your favorites, right?
Which ones are there?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Monument, yeah, these Monarch medals. These are cool too. I like these, but I mean, to me,
They got
I can-
high premiums, I feel
I
like.
could no, these are generic.
Oh, okay.
I
What's
could
generic?
sell these and be okay with it.
Don't sell them though. I
I mean,
those.
I'm gonna hold on to them. I like that they fit in this tube that was designed for 1 ounce bars that look like this. You know, that's what the tube's designed for.
The Germanium 1 ounce are cute.
Germania, yeah.
We said that about a coin today
That
when
is
the
cute.
girls and I were at the show, and one was like, our oldest was like, "Oh, well, that's cute," and the lady was like, "I've never heard someone say that about a coin," and I'm like, "I think you're
What?
talking to the wrong people then."
You didn't have more exciting people around.
Yeah, because
you.
it was like this. It was a dragon, and it was all colorful, and its mouth was open, and we were making sound effects.
Well, I'm gonna try to finish this idea of my favorite piece or my most sentimental piece.
Yeah.
I think like I've been wanting this for so long
Mm.
that like I'm never gonna sell this.
That's
And
what she said.
also like this companion piece to it. This is I think a Noe. Oh no, it's Fiji coin. So this is technically denominated, right? Again, I think this is most Fiji stuff is made by Scottsdale Mint. So made by a company, it not actually made by Fiji, so it's still generic.
Yeah, you were pretty juiced when you brought that home.
Oh yeah, I love this thing.
I mean, you're juiced every time, but
Dude, yeah. But yeah, dang, I don't know.
what's it? Hold on, what's that letter?
It's so hard to pick like my favorite piece. Most emotionally attached to. I'd say like my
these
deep stack is
chubs.
definitely these dragon things.
See, I like these.
The dragon stuff.
I like the little
Oh
chubs.
yeah, my wife likes the Germanium
the big chub.
Big chub.
Yeah, the big chub I prefer. Oh, look at
10
that.
ounce bar.
Look at that sitting in your hand. Ooh.
I thought you said you're gonna keep it PG.
I am keeping it PG.
All right, I guess next question.
Is there any other questions? We should probably wrap this up.
Oh man, it's been 3 hours already.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right. Calio has that Mercury dime, little statue. Thousandaire Radio has one. Not sure he knows it yet, though. Okay. Is that the one that's with your gold guy?
You say Thousandaire Radio has one of these?
Not sure he knows it, though. LOL.
Are you saying you sent him one?
Oh, plot twist. And then Solomon Sacker says the 10 ounce. Oh, yes, sent it. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Super cool.
That's cool on you. I honestly considered sending this in because I know he gets a lot of mail to like, oh, this is the Mercury dime for me for his subscribers. I considered sending it, but I like it too much.
So someone sent him one in an envelope, not this person. Got it. Okay.
Gotcha.
Got it. Solomon Sacker says the 10 ounce are nice. Had a couple 500 grams, but sold them last month.
500 grams.
Wait, what were we talking about when we said that?
10 ounce.
Oh, we were talking about the little chubs.
Do you mean 50 grams or 500 grams? That's pretty awesome.
It says 500.
Wow. 500 grams is awesome.
Jamie G says semi-PG. Yes, I agree on that.
Yeah.
Michelangelo says, I've got the 2016 gold Mercury dime, only mine's graded perfect SP70, so I can't play with it. Oh, no touching.
See, I was even considering popping this thing out. Obviously, it loses its premium if I lose the box or the COA or this capsule that it comes in. If I lose any of the packaging, it loses a lot of its premium. But if I could pop it out and throw it in one of these capsules,
Touch
it would stack well with my other ones, and then it would be kind of nice. But also, I have this little display over here. I just like it. I like how it looks over there. It's like, oh, look at me, but don't. I don't know. I might just keep it. Yeah, it's like a cat. Germanium Mint makes 500 gram bars. That's cool.
Dang, that's cool.
What's that, like 16 ounces?
Okay, what was that bar that we saw today? Was it 100?
Oh,
or 1,000?
Today at the coin show, there was an Engelhard 1,000 ounce bar. Guys, that was the biggest piece of silver I've ever seen. Like, I don't know if they make them any bigger than that. They probably do. They definitely do. But, wow. I didn't expect 1,000 ounces to be that big.
Yeah. Jamie G said my local coin shop took mine out, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? I asked him to make sure it was gold. Okay, that's legit.
Okay, hold on. But if your local coin shop has a Sigma, they will be able to test it through the plastic.
Oh, okay. She wanted to make sure.
They should be able to test that through the plastic through a Sigma. Even if they use an XRF, you can go through the plastic. So I'm not sure how they tested it to make sure it was real. But wow, I'm shocked.
210 Stacks says if it grades an MS70, you have actually gained a lot of premium on the gold Merc dime.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Oh, my bad, Jamie G. I thought you. My bad.
Sir. We're just over here assuming.
I am assuming. He also said he has something. The local coin shop guy has something better than a Sigma.
Oh shoot!
Well, then Home Skilly should have known what he was doing.
What's considered better than a Sigma?
Your mom.
What?
I don't know. I got my mom jokes all night.
As far as I know, Sigma is supposed to be like industry standard, top of the line, right? I mean, unless you're talking about XRF. XRF shoots X-rays at it, but that has limitations because it only.
He paid 30K for
30K.
Yeah,
sounds like an XRF.
Yeah.
It shoots X-rays 10 microns deep. So even if something is heavily gold plated, it cannot go all the way through the gold plating.
Yeah, so he should have been good on that.
Right, but I'm saying it could easily be a silver dime that's heavily gold plated that stamped with the 2000s. It could be a fake gold plated, thickly gold plated, and XRF wouldn't necessarily be able to tell.
Gotcha. Awkward silence.
Yeah. XRFs are great for testing jewelry and testing the exact purity of the surface level of something. But even when an XRF is used, Typically, they use it when they're testing jewelry. They file off a chunk into some dust, and they test that dust. That's the only way to know for sure through the entire piece that they're testing.
Those commemorative gold coin grade as specimen, not mint state.
Yeah, that's true. Any special product, it's technically a special strike, so it's a specimen.
Oh, okay. Jamie G was saying, to be fair, it wasn't the owner of the local coin shop. It was the worker. The owner would have known better. True.
Okay, true.
Reckless Collection said, yo, how's everyone doing tonight?
Yo, what up?
Hey.
Reckless Collection? You're recklessly collecting? Oof.
Aren't we all?
That sounds expensive.
Look at literally what we're looking at right now. And
But-
we're only seeing a very small portion.
No, this is a very
No, this
large,
is a large portion of it. I'm just saying, like, of the desk.
Yeah, I guess so. I think recklessly collecting is this back there. All those copper
They
pennies.
can't see. You gotta move that up.
Yeah, look at.
You know how long
all that
we
copper.
went through all those pennies?
Oh
We
man.
had triggers earlier going through pennies.
Unless he's collecting used cars.
No, I told him that's not allowed.
No, he's talking about reckless collecting.
Oh, yeah. Calio, what is your current gold count?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make a new video on that. I want to say it's close to 8 ounces. I made a video about a month ago. It was 6 ounces, and then I just made this massive trade from silver to gold and bought about 2 ounces today. So I want to say close to 8 ounces. But at the same time, I was making a few trades here and there in between that time.
Yeah.
So I will have to, just going to have to remake a video. I want to say maybe 8.25 ounces, which is like mind-boggling that
Yeah.
that's there. But to me, what's more important is the portfolio of my the ratios of my portfolio. And I'm planning on making a lot more content on this specifically, but my entire goal is to keep it within specific ranges, right? So I would suggest consider your risk tolerance, right? I'm relatively young for people within this hobby. So my risk tolerance is quite high. Just like if you were looking at a 401k plan or any other investment plan, risk tolerance is high when you're younger, and then as you age, when you get closer to retirement, that risk tolerance is going to go down. What I mean by how that would affect this is that things with a higher volatility is technically the same as a higher risk when looking at stocks or something like that. So that higher volatility would be silver and platinum.
That's hard.
My stack, I try to keep it around 55% silver. So 50 to 55%, a little bit heavy on the silver side, heavier on the volatility side. That would put my gold at technically 45%, right? 45 to 50, but I do have a little bit in platinum, so I drop that down to 40 to 50, 45% in gold, and then the rest in platinum, it ends up being around 3 to 5%, 69% to 420%. You're killing me. You're killing me.
It's semi-PG. It's okay. It's okay.
So that's where I define my risk tolerance to be. I'm a little heavy in silver. And what happened is I capped it at 55% because I didn't want to have so much risk that if it's at 65 to 70% and it ends up being pulling back like a lot of people are expecting right now. I'm a little more bullish though. Some people are saying it might pull back like crazy. And I'm just trading a little bit of that, cut a little off the top to put it into gold to rebalance back to, closer to 50% and closer to 40% in my gold. That way, I'm just selling off a little bit from the top and putting it into gold to kind of stabilize the gains that I've had during this bull run. That doesn't mean I sold all my silver. I'm still at near 50% of my stack in silver, right? This should get it back closer to 40 to 43% of my stack in gold. So that's what I'm more more focused on when it comes to the amount of gold I have is the amount of my portfolio that is gold. And then what amount that is in platinum or in silver, I keep it in a percentage of value. That way I'm assessing my risk tolerance. And, as I age, as I get closer to some sort of retirement age, the percentage I'm going to want in gold is going to go up. And the way that I evaluate all of that is just at spot. I mean, I know I'm paying a premium. I'm likely eventually going to sell it for less than spot, but I just compare spot to spot. That way, it's almost an even comparison. It'd be way harder if I tried to price everything based off of the sales premium at the time that I'm looking at it. I'd have to call all the shops and say, how much can I sell this for? This item, this item, this item, and I'm not going to be assessing that all the time. So if I just evaluate it at spot, then that kind of takes a lot of the estimation out of it. And then from there, I can just assess what am I going to sell for closest to spot. That way I'm kind of, I guess, assuring it's close to the actual percentage that I'm seeing.
Good looking out. Jamie G is letting me know how to pronounce things because I need help with that. So Kalilo.
Kalilo.
Huh?
Kalilo?
Kalilo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the pronunciation. I was butchering that.
Yeah, see, she assumes letters a lot.
Oh yeah, I just
a lot of the time
Dyslexia's
when I ask her
problem.
hey, what's this person's name? Like a doctor or something. She's like, I don't know, it's got a whole bunch of letters in it.
It's got letters.
Yes, every name has letters in it.
But sometimes the letter's just letter and I need assistance. So thank you, Jamie G. Because some of these I'm like
Kalilo, are you Hawaiian? Because I see that double I. I'm gonna wait for that response.
Okay. Well, Jamie did say, you're good, Joseph's wives. Love that you're on with Joseph and on the journey together. Yes.
No, Latino. Okay.
A couple that stacks together stays together.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yep.
Love the Hawaiian culture. Same.
Yeah, my middle name's actually Hawaiian.
Lives in Oahu in that word. Oh, she lived. Oh my gosh,
Lived
I'm so sorry.
in Oahu. Okay.
Kalilo. I'm so sorry. I already messed up on Jamie.
Hawaii is awesome. Awesome.
We should go do that.
But yeah, I have some family in Hawaii, and my dad actually thought he was born in Hawaii, and then later found out he was born in LA. But that was after he named all his kids Hawaiian names.
What?
So, what? No, he's born in LA.
That's even funnier if he was born in New York.
Yeah.
Honestly, never mind. That's a whole nother time.
Yep.
That's what's up. Khalil said, yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah. All right. Any last questions?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
In.
I'm gonna start putting these away during the last questions here.
Solomon did
On the
say,
10
never
ounces.
mind, I won't say that loud.
Did it say what?
He said, I stick to 69% gold and 420%.
That's what we were laughing
and
about
I was
earlier.
laughing so hard. I just wanted to shout that out. Because we're PG. Semi. Last question. Let's hear it. I'm going to need Kalilo.
Kalilo. It's wrap up time. Yeah, it is.
Yep. I feel like there should be a song. It's wrap up time.
No, it's closing time. That's the song.
Wrap it
It's
up.
always.
Put it away, okay?
I'm gonna pull out my duplicates
Oh, yeah?
from this. Oh my gosh. It's tonight again. This is the Tonight Show. My regular videos are the Good Morning shows. It's tonight again.
Yeah, it's tonight
Good morning, it's today again, and now it's good evening, it's tonight again.
That's how you should have started it.
I should have, yeah.
How are we still awake right now?
We can do great things when we put our mind to it.
That is true.
Is this 9? All right, guys, look at this. Now I have 9 different types. I guess it's technically 10. Did I just finish the challenge? I got to take a look because it's at most 5 countries. But 10 different coins here, but 9 of them in the capsules. And 9 is what fits in this $50 tube. So here we go. Look, 9 of them.
Ooh,
Look
show
at
me.
this. Boom.
Oh, when you did it like that.
There we go.
That was satisfying.
And I got another one for the other. I should have another one here.
Well, here's the lid.
I know, I see the lid. Is that just the lid to this tube that I was playing with earlier?
Oh, maybe.
There's
Jamie's calling out. I have to go. Kalilo. Haven't seen you on the latest Thousand Hair streams. Joseph is at church, so he has an excuse. That's true.
Oh,
We're at
wow.
church most of the day. Actually, no, we've been cutting that short. Anyways.
Yeah.
She was on earlier with Silver Serpents. Oh my gosh. We were on at 3 hours, and then Thousand Years joined us briefly, but cut out. I'm going to try and be on every Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go follow that person, Kalilo01.
Kalilo's going to be Saturday at 1. All right.
Also
How long
a
you planning?
he. My gosh, y'all.
What are you...
I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little
She's
special.
out here assuming everyone's a woman. You know how many
Honestly-
women stackers there are?
Probably not that many.
Like -1%.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I also call, like, all of our animals she, even though most of them are men. Anyways, I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, now I'm getting
He.
concerned. I had to do... Oh, here's the tube. It's on the floor because we were dropping stuff earlier.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. This will be my duplicate 10 ounces.
Well, everyone in the chat,
all
go
these.
follow our friends that are up in this chat. Go watch these lives. My last question is about the 3-level stacks.
The 3-level stacks. What
LOL.
What's the 3-level stacks?
I don't know.
Ah. Are you talking about the 3 different stages of my my 1/10 ounce gold challenge that I put out?
Jamie G says he only knows of one girl that joins Thousand Air.
Talked about that earlier. The 3-level stacks.
He talked about it earlier. Oh, Jamie's just letting him know that you already talked about it. The 3 stacks. Oh, you're talking about your metal things? This? I guess that's 4.
Oh, I guess you can see that there's 3 levels here.
Surface stack, deep stack. Oh.
Oh, surface stack, deep stack. So deep stack is stuff that you're not gonna sell. That's like deep in your safe. You put it way back there. Never gonna sell it. It's all the way deep. I guess then you'd have your neutral stack, like what you're not gonna sell right now, but some sort of like you could sell it if you really needed to. And then there's your surface level stack. So your surface is like things like generics. You didn't pay a lot of premium for it. It's just stuff where, you know, you could sell it right now and you wouldn't feel too like attached to it. That surface level stack, the reason that's important, and a lot of people miss this, is that if you were to have some sort of emergency or something where you need cash really quick, that surface stack is going to be the first to go, right? If you don't have a surface stack, you're going to be going into your neutral stack. And so many people they only stack the things they really emotionally like. They only stack the deep stack stuff. If you're having to sell your deep stack because you got a flat tire, that is a cruddy feeling. Like you're not going to like the feeling of selling something that you paid a whole lot of premium for, that you really like to look at, and that you're gonna be losing out on it overall, right? It's not gonna feel good that you don't get to look at that anymore, but then you also are losing money on it. So because of that, if you have a surface stack, then that will cover your emergency fund stuff. So like any deductibles you might need for your insurance, things like if you need to replace all 4 tires, man, that gets expensive quick. So things like that, where car maintenance, things that mess with your livelihood, that if that was an issue, you'd have to take care of that now, no matter what. Mm-hmm. Those type of emergencies, that should all be covered by a surface stack, right? So yeah, bail. I mean some of y'all be doing some reckless stuff, right? Reckless stacker. Don't be in a situation where you might need to pay bail.
But he is only stacking 69%. So it
Somehow
makes
stacking
sense.
420% silver.
No, that's legit though. Like, I don't understand how you're not seeing that. That's a legit number. It's so
Okay.
clear.
But yeah, so that's my, like, I guess, theory behind a surface stack,
Yeah.
a neutral stack, and a deep stack, right? When you start stacking, what you need to do is stack
Move.
exclusively surface stack. Start with generics, start with the low premium stuff, start with what you're going to be able to easily sell and not be too emotionally attached to. Obviously, if you're what?
No, go ahead.
It sounded like you had an interruption.
I had an interruption because Solomon said because it's to the moon, and I was like, because you're flying so high with that gold, it's just out of this world. That was my thought.
Flying so high.
Flying so high.
Gotcha. 90%. Okay, 90% has a bit of a crazy spread, right? So 90%, you can usually get it at spot, sometimes a little under spot. But the thing is, people are just commenting.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Jeez. So the thing is, you have to consider the resale of it. If you're buying it at spot and your shop is buying it at 80% spot, then that's a 20% spread. You need to wait for silver to gain a 20% before you break even. Where something like an American Eagle, you might be buying it at $6 over spot or $7 over spot, but there might be buying it at $1 or $2 under spot. Even the worst case that I just said is if you're buying it at $7 over spot and selling it at $2 under, that's a $9 spread. That's only 10%. Barter stack. Okay.
Hold on, there was other questions.
So,
barter stack. Yeah.
Yeah, bartering means you're spending it at spot. If you can buy it at spot and spend it at spot, you're basically selling it at spot. There's zero spread. That would be ideal if you have an outlet already.
Yeah.
The thing is, you have to consider the way that your exit plan is when you're starting out. If you have an exit plan where you can exit at spot, by all means, whatever whatever silver you can exit at spot, buy that 100% of the time. If you are new to this, likely you will not be as comfortable with asking and explaining to vendors who don't actually buy precious metal, or any vendors that don't normally take it. It might be a little bit uncomfortable for you to explain silver has value, all this stuff, because you might have just learned it, right? If you're a beginner and you don't have a surface stack, neutral stack, and deep stack already set into place, then barter silver might not be the level at which you're exiting silver. So that exit plan has a lot to do with what you should stack. Just consider what people would pay for your silver when understanding what you should be stacking. Another example is that just because that spread is different, where it lines up across the spot price matters a lot as well. And the volume in which you're going into it. I made a video about the difference between buying $1,000 worth of Eagles and $1,000 worth of generic. Right now, $1,000 worth of Eagles might get you about 10 ounces of Eagles, where $1,000 worth of generic might get you 10.5 ounces, maybe a little bit more depending on how low the premium is where you're buying it. The thing is, the spread right now is so similar between Eagles and generics that your break-even point is the same price. Let's say your break-even would be at $100. If that was the case, then you'd wait for that $100 silver in order for you to break even on those 10 or 10.5 ounces. But then when it's $101, you gain $1 per ounce. So even if you're in the Eagles at 101, you gain $10. If you're in the generics at 101, you gain $10.50. And that expands the higher you go. Let's say you bought it now, your break even is at 100, and silver jumps to $200 in the next 3 years, right?
Wow.
Those 10 ounces versus those 10.5 ounces, there's going to be a 50% more gain, or a 50 cent per ounce more gain per dollar that you go up. You're going to gain, what would that be? $1,005 or $1,050 instead of $1,000. But the thing is, that purchase is going to compound if you're selectively buying those generics in the case that you can get more volume, right? If it's you're going $900 in and you can either buy 9 ounces of Eagles or 9 ounces of generic and you end up saving the $30 and you get to go out for pizza, then
I like
okay,
that.
you get to enjoy the pizza. But if you're not having that extra tenth of an ounce or extra quarter of an ounce of silver in addition to that, then the extra volume doesn't matter because you blew it on pizza, right? So
So
it's
good.
more so about if you're dollar cost average and get as much silver as you can, the volume will overcome the premium. Only if your break even point's the same, right? If we have the same discussion
Drink some water.
and okay,
Okay, Johnny Lima, were you done with that rant?
almost.
Okay.
If we had the same discussion and the Eagle break even was at 98 and the generics break even's at 100, then that's totally different because there's $2 more in which you're gaining money before you break even on the generics. So it becomes more of a difficult equation.
Yeah. Solomon said with this conversation,
Yeah.
1 ounce rounds or coins at lowest premium is always smart. Selling 1, 2, 5 ounce Libertads on eBay past 3 years, the 1 ounce always sells super quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 ounce is always going to be your best size. I might rebuttal that with fractional silver. I know 2 ounce, 5 ounce, 10 ounces may be hard because you limit your audience. However, newer people or people on a budget might like half ounce, quarter ounce, or 10th ounce. Online, there is a bit of a premium for those. However, most of the time in coin shops, there's not. So realize that you could easily go buy these from a coin shop for regular generic premium and sell them online for a higher premium. And any way you can do that would also be better.
Yep.
Buying at a low premium and selling at a high is obviously a better option.
Johnny Lima says, really like this live. I'm fairly new subscriber to the channel. Joseph sounds very different live than in pre-recorded videos. You sound much more serious on other videos, like a lector almost. His voice is definitely different.
So the thing is, I pre-record the video and then record the audio, and I used to do it where I would record the audio like through headphones and stuff, and the audio was all crackly and stuff. So now I record it with my voice like all the way up against the speaker, and also I do it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to be super loud because my family's asleep. So I do it like really close to my mouth so that I don't have to speak very loud.
And your wife is a grizzly bear, so if you wake up.
Oh man,
at
if
that
she
time-
wakes up, I'm done. I can't make a video that day, guys. Like,
Straight up.
what do the
she's
kids
psycho.
say? I'm cooked. Oh jeez.
Our kids have
Are we that
never
old?
said
No,
that.
not our kids. Not our
My
kids.
Lord help
He's
me.
saying like, you know.
No, yeah.
What's the
Like
lingo?
slang.
Oh guys, my brother joined us. So that's the other
Oh,
voice you
hello.
hear.
Yes.
Sa, dude.
Nah, dude.
Okay, 210 Stack says, your wife sounds so cool in all caps, Joseph. Congrats, my man.
Oh yeah, I love her a lot.
I
She's
do.
great.
And then Jamie also says, I agree. Cool wife indeed. Cool, so I'm
Oh, yeah.
invited back, it sounds like.
Oh no, never again.
That's okay. I'll go make. Anyways, and then Kalilo says,
They've been correcting
They've been
how she
correcting-
pronounces everyone's
which is
names.
helpful,
Which is good.
but I'm seeing it as a visual of like dashes. So he said, because he's a he, said. So
Also
my-
correcting genders.
Also
yeah.
correcting gender because I just always say she. Yeah, so my issue is I'm down to only deep stack, ... kind of sucks, ... but I converted all of that into gold, ... couldn't help myself.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's tempting to only deep stack. Obviously you want to buy the stuff that you like, but I would say at least find out what a reasonable emergency fund would be for you. And when I started stacking, my emergency fund, I mean, guys, remember, I just told my story earlier in this video, in this live. I was homeless, right? So like our
Like 3
goal.
years ago.
Yeah, like 3 years ago when we first started. My first goal was $1,000, right? And to me, like that back then, that was like extreme.
Yeah.
Um,
And I remember every time we hit that $1,000 and we had it in our account, something happened. Where like
Right.
our car broke
immediately,
down.
as soon as we got that $1,000, something would happen where we'd have to spend it. But that was the goal, and I knew based on melt value, $1,000, because the melt value at the time when I started was $24.85, so I rounded up to $25. That was 40 ounces, 2 tubes. That was my first goal,
Yeah.
right? I hit that goal pretty quick because I was like full force into it. But as soon as I hit that goal, I had to sell it. So because I put so much money into it right at the beginning, I wasn't smart with it. I just did like 60% of my paycheck. I was like, I'm forcing it. It's happening. I was reckless. I was stacking recklessly, guys. There's this guy. Did you hear the reckless stack? Okay, yeah.
That's why I made that comment.
Yes. I was stacking recklessly, and it ended up costing me nearly my entire stack.
Yeah.
So, and that happened multiple times until we eventually revisited our budget. But my whole point was evaluate an emergency fund. A lot of people say 3 to 6 months of expenses, which in my opinion seems really high to like just start with that. But what I would suggest more is go with what your what's the term? I said it earlier. When you get like a medical bill or something and you still have to pay not a copay, but
Deductible.
the deductibles, yes, for like your car insurance or your health insurance or whatever. If you could pay that deductible in silver, that's a great place to start. Most deductibles are like $500,
Well,
$1,000,
yeah,
right? Depending on what you're doing. That would be a great place to start with an emergency fund, and a great place to start with a surface stack. And I mean, right now that's like what 5-6 ounces of silver. So it wouldn't be difficult to build that up and make sure that you're at least covered, so that if something happens, you won't have to sell your deep stack.
Yeah.
And I think that's super important. That's something that a lot of channels don't talk about enough. I feel that people don't talk about having your emergency fund in silver. At least I haven't heard anyone talking about it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Emergency fund of 5 years. Wow,
Whoa,
that
that's-
is fantastic. If you had that in silver, whoa,
Yeah,
my
that's
guy,
rad.
that's awesome.
F8 full SRT says that's why it sounds cool, because you're the phone, like talking to
Oh,
it,
that's why it sounds cool. You
Yeah.
like that effect?
I guess.
Oh, cool. Yeah. But the thing is, I guess when I'm live, I can be a lot more like animated,
Yeah.
and I can do my voice inflections the way I naturally talk.
And we're also all up, so you can like talk.
Yes, I can
more.
just talk normal and project in the normal way.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is if I do like how, like in my videos, I talk a lot like this. I'm holding the phone weird, but I talk a lot like this, like directly into the mic.
Fateful.
Right.
Oh. That
So-
makes more sense.
So, these people are still telling you how to pronounce their names.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Fateful.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can fix that. Maybe get a better mic, get a better what?
I was telling you that they did the same thing with you when you're like, oh, faithful shirt.
Oh yeah, Faithful Shirt. I remember that. I used to call him Faithful Shirt. Yeah, guys, if I'm like calling out your name, I like to call out the first commenter. If I'm calling out your name and I do it wrong, just tell me. I mean, I'm not.
I need the dashes. The
Yeah,
dashes help.
the dashes.
The
help.
dashes help.
The dashes in between syllables.
See, we
they
did
help.
Whatnot for a while, and that was like the hardest
Oh my
thing
gosh.
because there's so many people that were on, and they're just like they've got random names, and sometimes they were inappropriate. I'm like, I'm not seeing that. This emoji was like, ah! Wave.
What?
That's what I said.
Okay. Okay.
Faithful 8. That's the pronunciation of that.
Faithful 8.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see it on right here. Jamie's got us with the pronunciations, which is appreciated. Okay. Whoa, Jay Kowski said, "Are you getting chips?" Question mark.
Chips.
Chips.
Oh, I know a lot of channels
I was
do
like, chips sounds so good
like
right now.
poker chips. A lot of channels do like poker chips with their logo on it.
Oh, you have,
I
you have
wouldn't be
those wooden
opposed to
ones.
that. Yeah, I do have
I actually found
some
one.
wooden like coins that I was selling on Whatnot for some time. Um, I like the idea of the poker chips, but I'm actually planning on just making my own generic rounds. So that might be coming out before poker chips. But these are the wooden chips that I actually got these from my church. I got a few hundred of them, and I was selling these on Whatnot and like donating the money to my church. But yeah, these were going for some time.
Yeah, those are cool.
Oops. Poker chips, maybe some poker chips. I'm not certain if I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I don't like the idea of collecting a whole bunch of different channels poker chips, and I feel like if I made my own, then I'd have to like start collecting all of them.
We do want to start some swag and some merchandise and stuff.
Yeah.
Your wife needs to work on that.
My wife's working on some "It's Today Again" T-shirts and some what's my closing phrase? Just remember. See, I always forget this, and but it's like just remember.
Just remember.
But I
oh,
want
I
to just remember, and then I
Yeah.
forget what it is. But
That's like you already have a bad memory as it is. So, it's
so
like,
I want to say it the same way every time, and then
Yeah.
I forget how I say it. But it's just remember, every ounce adds up. So no matter how small, just keep stacking.
yeah, that.
It'd be
I
funny
wanna
if it
get
was
that-
different every time.
different every
Just
time.
remember.
Just
something
remember it different every time.
Something different every time.
Yeah, so we're gonna get those 2 shirts made for my merchandise shop, and probably some generic rounds with my logo on it. That's it, almost. Not into pouchos or poker chips or stickers. Yeah, I don't know about the stickers. I mean, I get the stickers.
I was gonna make stickers. Like
You're
the
gonna make
circle.
stickers?
Oh, it was like circular. Or
Circle
square.
stickers.
That was square. How the logo was working out.
Yeah. My own
Yeah.
silver coin. So this is the thing. I have an idea for my own silver coin with my logo, 1 ounce. But then I also have a really, really cool idea for a specific alloy of silver that's going to be about a 3-ounce bar. And it's going to be like very historically accurate to a very specific alloy. And I'm trying to find a mint that would do it for me. And so far, I've contacted 6 mints, and they've all turned it down. So I might have to just do it myself, which is
Lord.
possible, but it's going to be a pretty large investment.
And right now we're investing in a farm.
Right. We're investing in a farm and investing in gold and investing in stuff that's not making bars. So
Not saying we don't love you and we don't want to make those things. But just
it would
not
be
right
more
now.
simple to just have a mint make 1 ounce rounds for me. And I might be able to buy 100 of those and just sell them as 1 ounce rounds. The thing is, I don't know what the premium would kind of be like on those. I guess I would be locked into a specific premium until silver shot up above that. Pang does his. He uses maples for his silver. See, the thing is,
That's smart.
the alloy that I'm needing to make ends up with like 3.04 ounces. It's exactly 1,485 grains of silver with a certain amount of copper. And if you know where that's from, you know exactly what I'm doing. But with that amount of grains of silver, I can't just put a 1 ounce silver coins in there. I'd have to buy silver shot and buy copper shot to make that specific alloy. And then what I'm wanting to put on it, I can't just punch it on. It's going to be a whole line of text. Do salivate metals rounds? I'm not sure what that question is.
Can you read it?
I know that mint, but I don't know. Oh, salivate metals. I know salivate metals. That channel. I don't know if King Solomon silver. That would be pretty cool. I think if I was gonna do anything, it would be like grains of wheat, because it's like Joseph's grains. But King Solomon would be pretty cool too. Or like the Pharaoh's grains, that would be cool.
Solomon just said this.
Salivate metal. He just got new rounds. They look like they might be by Intaglio Mint. I'm pretty isn't Intaglio like part of Scottsdale Mint? Or is it just that Scottsdale also sells Intaglio Mint stuff? I've seen Intaglio Mint on Scottsdale's website, but I don't know what that means. Salivate metal makes 2-ounce rounds. Yeah, but see, the thing is, they're making it 3/9 fine, and what I'm making would not be 3/9 fine. Egyptian themes. Yeah, I mean, so my entire name, Joseph's Reserves, comes from the biblical story of Joseph in Egypt. Right? Joseph in Egypt saved 20% of the grains of the harvest for 7 years of drought that was to come. And that's kind of where I get my belief of stacking 20% of my income. So the fruits of my labor, my harvest, 20% of that goes into precious metals, grains of silver and gold rather than grains of wheat. So that's kind of the philosophy behind it. I could definitely make a few spin-off 1-ounce rounds from that. But my master plan is not a 3/9 fine product. So I'm trying to find a mint that would do it. If not, I'm gonna have to do it myself. And yeah, I mean, it'll probably just get to the point where I'm doing it myself, to be honest. The other thing is I'm monetized on YouTube, which thank you guys so much. Honestly, like hitting 1,000 subscribers was insane, and how much I've grown since then has just been like strange, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm growing like crazy, and I don't understand that people really want to listen to me that much, but they do, and I appreciate it. Where was I going with that? Like the fact that I'm being paid by YouTube opens up a lot for me. I can start putting that towards improving filming or getting mics, so I'm not sounding weird in my videos. Or like
But they like that.
I guess they
Everyone
like
already
it.
decided we like that.
They like that. Okay. Well, then I'll just keep doing that.
If you have a mic, you can just put it up into your mouth.
Yeah,
and
I'll like
talk.
put it directly into my mouth like I'm chewing on it.
Oh my god, please don't do that.
Do it.
Do it.
I will not listen to any of your videos.
You watch my videos?
I do.
Oh my gosh, no way.
I'm one of your viewers on here.
She's viewing my live right now.
But you're not listening to it.
I'm not listening to it because it's got like a delay, and I'm listening to him right here in person.
Yeah.
But we were just talking about listening.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's true,
okay,
That's
anyway.
true.
So like,
Well, wow, it's been 230 minutes.
That's fun.
I guess we
We
should wrap
really
it up.
should go to bed.
Yeah, I gotta wake up in a few hours to make my tomorrow's video.
No, it's today's.
It's
video.
today again?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should just take a clip of this and put it on tomorrow's video.
You could, so you
You-
can sleep in.
yeah, well, I'm gonna be up doing my videos. So.
Well, you can do that.
Yeah, you can sleep in.
Nah, probably
We're
not.
just talking to each other.
We're just talking to each other at this point.
Well, this is what
We
Tomorrow.
said we said last question like half an hour ago. So
That
does
is
anyone
true, but we got so distracted, and it was a good question.
Yeah.
Any last questions?
Any last questions? Let's see. We were talking about merch. We were talking about
How you love everybody, and
how I
you're
love all
watching.
my subscribers.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where to go from here. Would everyone like the idea of like a 1-ounce round? I guess. I think it's something I would be excited to look into more.
Can you start a poll? Is there a poll?
The
thing you
poll's
can do?
not an option.
There wouldn't be like a live poll. I guess I could do a poll on my channel,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I don't. The thing is, I don't know how many people would see that.
on the community post.
Yeah, on a community post. That's possible.
Yeah, not a lot of people go to like. They don't like just scroll through their homepage on YouTube. They like go look up a certain thing. I feel.
Gotcha.
So I feel like I don't know if people would see a poll, but I could do one anyway.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what response you get.
Yeah. 1-ounce silver round would be cool. All right,
Yeah.
cool. I'll look more into that. I know like there's typically an order minimum, like 100 ounces or so.
But you could do like a pre-order situation. And then everyone.
Oh,
like,
would
pre-ordered.
y'all pre-order a 1 ounce round? But then it would be locked in at that price.
Mm.
I'd have to do way extra premium just in case the spot price
Good
goes
bet.
up by the time I actually get enough to order it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I wouldn't want to do that to y'all.
No, don't do that.
No. And then watch like silver price plummets and everyone's pissed because they
Yeah.
A monument to some-
enhanced reverse proof. Okay, if I can choose reverse proof, I probably would.
100%.
I love reverse proof coins.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Show me.
these like these 3/4 ounce reverse proof.
Ooh.
These are becoming one of my favorites because the
100%.
reverse proof. And then like obviously Perth Mint is just beautiful in everything they do because
Obviously.
it's
Dragons.
dragons. Oh, dragons. But I mean, oh my gosh.
So when you
I
say
think-
semi PG, you mean PG-13, right?
No.
No, it's like PG-17.
Just before M.
Is that mature?
Yeah.
Is that like?
Look at
EA
this.
Sports?
Look at that reverse. What?
I don't play video games. I don't know.
Video games.
I guess M is
Okay.
a video game rating. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of R.
I don't know what any of this means.
Rated R?
Oh, I know what that means. Yeah.
Anyway,
There's been so many people that left this chat because they're like, dude, these
so
people.
like, what are y'all talking about?
I don't know. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. Someone tuck me in.
They got extreme. All right, y'all. Thanks
Okay.
for joining us on the live.
Love you guys. Bye.
We're gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone.
Go to bed.
Should I end this with just
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
Just remember, every ounce adds up. So no matter how small, just keep stacking.